Welcome to the Winds of Chaos, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign where you can influence the course of the game. You can harness the Winds of Chaos, this nefarious force of change sweeping across the lands of Gondara, by donating bits during the stream to help or hinder our heroes. For 300 bits, our heroes may find a useful, mundane, non-magical item. For 400 or 500 bits, you can buff the monsters that our heroes are facing with a minor or major mutation, respectively. Special thanks to our community's very own Bo the Distance for creating the random monster mutation table that we roll on for these redeems. For 600 bits, you can compel a player character's flaw. 700 bits grants inspiration to one player character. That's a reroll of a d20 during a clutch moment. And for 800 bits, you can make Flutter die roll on the Wild Magic Surge table, our community's favorite. Flutter's character, Kiona, is a wild magic sorcerer. That means that she doesn't have full control over her arcane powers, and every now and then, well, you'll just have to wait and see what happens. Finally, subscribers to the Dungeon Masters channel, that's Twitch TV/GhostPepper, can harness the Winds of Chaos to blow a custom NPC or magic item of appropriate level into the party's path. Please DM me on Discord for more info. Oh, one last thing. If you're a regular supporter of this campaign and redeeming or subscribing or things like that are things that you do fairly regularly, please consider subscribing to our monthly coffee plan. We use the proceeds from that to go directly towards funding improvements to the game, music, artwork, subscriptions to different services that make our game that much better. Any monthly supporters get a free Major Monster Mutation, Wild Magic Surge, custom NPC, or magic item once per month. We really appreciate all of our coffee subscribers, all of our bits redeemers, and every single one of you who watches the game. Please enjoy the show. Hello, friends. Hold on. I'm just gonna unmute all of our friends over here. Unmute, and Wolf can stay muted. Welcome, everyone.
Hi.
Peter, no way. 16 months? No way.
What?
Also, I saw a bunch of other friends here. Golden Leopard is here. Welcome. Golden Jinto is here. Bunny is here. I think I saw Shograz right at the beginning. Jinto, I'm sorry. I have the sound redeems turned off. Oh, Jinto, I'm sorry. I'll refund you those points pretty shortly. Shograz was first with the Comf peak. But maybe he's lurking around somewhere. Maybe he's working around somewhere. Shagraz, I have learned, is always lurking around.
I agree. I think that's true.
I even check behind the doors in my house just in case.
Oh yeah, he's always watching.
You never know. Oh my goodness. Well, how have all of you been? Players, chatters, how has everybody been?
Hi, friends.
I mean, I've been terrible, but I am feeling amazing.
I'm so glad you're feeling better.
So much better. Yeah.
Golden, thank you so much for that sub. Golden, Peter, both of you, that is so incredibly generous of you.
Y'all are amazing.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay.
Heck yeah.
Y'all are amazing.
Doing okay? Right on.
A Sunday night.
Keeping it going. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hear it. Oh my goodness. I have been so incredibly busy. It's the time of year when every now and then you just have a 12-hour workday, or you have a week where you go out of town for several days, and Oh boy. It really throws off the whole streaming thing. But
Yeah.
I was so happy to be able to get back into it this weekend. I'm happy to be here with you again today. Yeah. Last week we had to kind of cancel it because I was just way overloaded and I was starting to make some professional errors in terms of, I thought this was happening next week, but it's happening this week, and now I need to cram through some documents that I haven't looked at in a year. So, yeah. No, Peter, I'm so sorry to hear that.
That's awful.
Oh my god, Dungeons and Daddies is so good. It's actually so good.
Peter, you're the best.
You're the best, Peter. Yeah.
Agree.
In case of
Gosh,
emergency.
that was
Great
still
class.
my favorite. I know I shouldn't say that, but that was still my favorite session of Winds of Chaos.
What was?
When Peter hosted.
Oh, when
my
Peter
God, that
hosted?
was so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Oh, it
That
was so
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
Our
I had so
wonderful
much fun.
200th episode.
Yeah.
Mm,
200th
yeah.
episode.
200. Can you guys believe
I feel
that?
like we
And
should
if
do
you
like
do-
little sports cast vignettes with like
I have a
Peter as
plan
the
for you.
announcer interviewing
Yeah.
people after battles
Yeah.
and stuff. Like
Yeah.
Fiona.
I seriously considered I was gonna ask Peter if he could be the announcer for that one shot that we did. Like that ridiculous thing with it. But I was like, wait, that's like way too late for Peter for just like a gag. Like,
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I would love to have Peter with like a microphone and be like, well, what were you thinking when you action surged Foodle, and then pass
That's
it
what,
over.
yeah,
Oh my
that's
God,
what I'm
that'd be
saying.
Collie
yeah.
is just acting as Foodle. He's got like a water bottle that he sprayed on his face, and he's just sort of like,
Yeah.
well, I was thinking that I just got to bring it for the team because the team is just they give 110% all the time, and we just got to give her. I work with great coaches, great dungeon master, great players, but we just gotta deal the damage. We just gotta deal the damage. Remember that HP is a resource too, and in the third period we just gotta give her. That's it.
That's right.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes.
That was so good.
Yes.
Oh my
That is
God.
exactly what happened in my head. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
friends,
actually
I
one of
hope,
the strategies that Mazra and I went over before the fight. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think it all came
The ones
together.
that we all forget when one thing goes
Yeah.
sideways.
Oh god, yeah. Our plans.
We never make a plan B. We always just make plan A and
It's
assume
true.
that somehow
How
it's
have we
going to go
never
off.
made a plan B?
And we've
How?
never made a plan B. Like, if
Jeez,
that doesn't
that's so
happen for
bad.
some reason, maybe
Yeah.
we should try this instead.
I know.
No,
It literally
please.
never works. So you'd think
Yeah.
at some point we would make a plan
Yeah.
B, but like,
Plan Bs are
You
for
know.
losers.
That's right. Look, at least we got one plan.
hey, and Plan C has worked occasionally,
As
Yeah.
sometimes.
where
Every
Frugal
now and
hides
then.
inside
come
an
through for us.
illusory crate.
Oh God.
That's Plan C.
If you think that this campaign is a disaster, like you should anytime
You are
anytime
correct.
any of you three are in town here, I'll bring you to one of my teacher games with
Oh,
a
yeah?
bunch of teachers that we
Oh,
are a
that sounds like fun.
disaster. We are
Oh,
an
no,
utter
really?
disaster. We're just like, what's that? What's that? Camp in the distance? It looks like cannibals. Let's kill them all.
God.
And we-
Chaotic stupid then?
Yeah. We went on in this campaign, we went on a I would say it was like a 6 to 8 session detour to go to somewhere else. Like, we had to go here. Instead, we went all the way over here because someone promised us that we could get the power of flight. So we went to this place and we got we did a whole quest for them, and they did a ritual to grant us the power of flight. And then we started flying to where we needed to go, and it only lasted for 3 days, which would get us to like right here, which is like We were so salty.
No doubt.
Yeah. Megan.
Amazing.
Welcome, Megan.
Hi, Striker.
Welcome.
What do you mean no greeting?
What do you mean no greeting?
Megan,
Peter
you're
greeted
amazing.
you.
I'm not even looking.
Oh,
Yeah!
nice. Hello, Megan. I keep forgetting that whenever someone says hello, Megan, that clip pops up. This is the best.
Oh, that clip.
Oh man.
Oh, gosh.
Idea for the title of that? Staffs of Fury. Oh, man.
I
All right.
like that.
Friends, I've got a humdinger of a warm-up question for you today.
I'm having real
and
trouble with this one, Ghost Pepper.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna give you time to think.
You already
All right.
have.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to it.
You don't want to know the answer, though.
Oh yes, I do.
He does for his secret folder.
His
Yeah.
machinations. Hmm.
When he talks about a secret folder, it's actually like half an envelope that I write all my notes on while I'm streaming. But the question of the day is, what is one secret the rest of your party doesn't know about your character?
Where did you go? Why did you go? Get back here, bitch.
How
Thank
dare
you,
you.
Bunny.
No.
This is, of course, I'm asking my characters in my campaign, but if you've got a D&D character, Solo Bunny, Megan, that was either, a guest in this campaign or in your own campaign that you're playing, a character with your campaign, please feel free to answer for them, because we just like to know what everybody's doing in D&D. We just like to learn about everybody's characters. So while the party is thinking of their answer and while we're collecting some answers in chat, I have some thank yous to give out. First thank you is for our coffee subscribers. So our coffee members are ATM Zero, Bard Owl, and Bruce Campbell Soup. Thank you so much for your incredibly generous contributions to this campaign. We use that money strictly for improvements to the campaign. So that's things like the Roll20 subscription. That's things like software, asset packs for making maps. We're saving up to be able to commission some artwork. The World Anvil subscription, where we post our recaps, and we're looking to post a bit more world building stuff. And which, of course, by the way, Cauliflumps, if you ever want to have some encyclopedic sort of world building stuff, for your campaign, absolutely feel free to use the World Anvil.
Wait, really? Because I've been meaning to
Oh, yeah.
ask you about that. I think that could
Yeah.
really help me and
Yeah.
possibly my players, but it might be really
Yeah.
helpful for me.
Yeah, no, it's all yours. Yeah, absolutely.
Be dope. Oh,
I believe I've
all
made
right,
you
well,
an
first,
editor.
I need to. Oh, really?
I believe it made
okay.
you. Yeah. Well, I think I
Well,
did.
before I do anything on my campaign, I need to finish Foodle's thing.
You need to finish
for this
Foodle's page.
campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
sick.
for the World Anvil portion of this
Yeah.
campaign. All right. Pug, you are answering that question. You are answering. I just want you to know. Second thank you is for Megan, aka Starborn Striker, as well as Bo the Distance for being our resident rules lawyers. So thank you so much for helping us out with reading the rules and helping keep the game go smoothly. Third thank you is to Vinyl Stencil for helping us out with the bits redeems. Yes, I have, Pug. Vinyl's always there helping us if anybody's redeeming bits for the Winds of Chaos redeems to make things happen in game. Vinyl is helping us out by organizing that, asking the questions that need to be asked, and shooting it back to us so that we can keep the game going. And finally, of course, every single one of you who's in chat right now, hanging out, whether you're lurking, whether you're chatting, whether you play D&D, whether you just want to check this out, we just appreciate having you. and we, 90% of the fun of this is hanging out with you guys and listening to your reactions and reading the comments that you post about it on Discord and Twitter and things like that. No, Tres guys, first of all, thank you so much for the follow. We're just starting. So strap yourself in. Absolutely. So let's see if we've got any answers to the the question of the day. I'm sorry. I regularly utter the term Google Classroom question because, there's little questions that you can get your students. So I'm always like the Google Classroom question. So anytime like the word question is in my head, it's like Pavlov's dog. What kind of question is it? It's got to be a Google question. Solo Bunny, I do not worry about it being a satisfying banger answer. Your character's secret could be that they secretly like a food that they don't want to admit to.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to us. Peter, I may be starting a Star Trek RPG. I don't know if it's off or online, but it'll be with Sailing Ocelot, who visits Starborn Striker. The reason I shared this is I'm so excited to answer questions as a full-on Zap Brannigan style captain. Oh my god, that would be wonderful. I love Zap Brannigan. I genuinely think if Fima's only secret is that the party doesn't know is that she doesn't always know for certain that what she says is true, but she always believes it with her whole heart. That's amazing. I loved it when she's like, we're in liminal space, and she said it with such confidence that I actually DM'd Megan and I was like, just so you know, you're not, and I'm not necessarily yes-anding such a but it was just Megan expertly role-playing someone who doesn't know what they're talking about but talks with confidence anyway.
That was so good.
Yeah. For Darfin, one even Ghost doesn't know. Ooh, I think he might have died once before. Well, he might have died once again.
Sleeping on the couch tonight.
Just here like, whoa.
I have to step away.
I was already followed, so I wanted to see if I
come
could
back to
spam
me.
notifications. I was already followed. Oh, Tres guys, that's okay. That's okay. Notifications and sounds are disabled for D&D nights. That's right. Thank you, Megan.
Otherwise, we could never get anything done.
Yeah. Megan replied back to me. That's fine. That's just what Afima thinks. Yeah. So let's hear some of your other characters about what their deepest, darkest secrets that the rest of the party doesn't know. Now let's start with since she teased it, let's start with Kiona.
I would say that it's better that Woof is away for this, but Woof already knows. This is kind of a fluff secret. There's a real secret. But Kiona... No, should I say it out loud? I'm not going to say it out loud.
What? What is happening?
Never mind. Kiona is terrified. Not both secrets, please. Kiona is terrified that her companion in her head might have to actually not be there someday. And therefore, she thinks that is a big potential for whatever happens at the end of this conflict. So therefore, she doesn't really have a desire to get to that end quickly.
Wow. Yeah. Jeez.
So there's a feeling like only one of us is gonna make it out of this,
or just that they'll be
kinda delay the
separated
inevitable,
somehow.
right?
And
Gotcha.
she does think that she's potentially going to die at the end of this process. Like, she also has that there, but that's not as big of a concern as just the separation from.
All right.
Because, yeah, one way or the other.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Gollyflumps, what about
She
Foodle?
secretly wants Shiraz Shadeheart and Mazra at the same time.
Wow.
Mazra doesn't know that.
Wow. Salacious. The
Mazra would
tea
never
is
want
coming.
that.
Oh my god. That's true. Mazra would never go along with that, huh?
She would never tell Mazra that. Ever.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll take that one to the grave.
That's where's that
Foodle.
Yoda face? Where's that Yoda
Yeah,
face?
yeah.
Mazra's Yoda face. Where is that?
Yeah.
Where even is that? Is that like a
Oh
7
my
TV
God.
thing?
I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know.
Where is it?
Shiraz
I don't know where it
and
is.
people
Yeah,
manage
here it
that
is.
stuff for me.
this
That's amazing.
is Mazra when she finds out.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Alright.
Well, Foodle does have a secret from the party. He has. So quite some time ago, the party was in the desert, and we were exploring. I'm pretty sure it was Balian's Manor,
Huh.
and a carpet enveloped Kiona, and Oodle in the moment had like 6 seconds to decide what to do, because Foodle doesn't have a lot of options because he's a fighter. The thing that Foodle can do is damage and hopefully charm with his nonsense, baffle with his befuddlingness out of combat. That's basically all Foodle can do. And so like in that moment, I as a player and Foodle as a character had to decide, like, once he realized that shooting the carpet was damaging Kiona, he had to decide, like, do I just stop? Like, what do I do? How do I save Kiona? Because he doesn't have a way to save Kiona other than, like, not dealing damage, which doesn't seem like it's going to save Kiona, or hoping that the carpet dies before Kiona does. And in Foodle's mind, he made the wrong decision because Kiona almost died in that fight. And he has a small piece of that carpet that he carries with him at all times now, and he thinks about that moment a lot. And it's actually come out a little bit, a couple times. But you guys didn't know that that's what Foodle was doing. But yeah, he was thinking about that shit. He's got a little bit of PTSD from that. Anyway. But yeah, that's
All right.
that's Foodle's big secret. I
I
know.
need you to
shocking.
repeat all of that.
Sorry.
I'm
It's,
sorry. Over.
oh no, no. These secrets are staying secrets. Chat. Nobody tell him.
No.
All right, Mazra. What is
This
your
one's hard
secret
because-
that you keep from the party?
Masra is generally pretty open about stuff that she doesn't like, but probably that, like, she is confident about 99.99% of the time, but, like, I think she doesn't always know if she's making the right choices, and that worries her because it might cause issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like for herself or for the party or for
No, for the party.
Okay.
For her friends.
I thought for sure Woofs was, or not Woofs, Maz was just gonna be, but she actually kind of likes him.
No, that I don't. I feel like for her at this point, I don't know if that's a secret. So even if she doesn't say
Yeah,
it,
I guess it's not a secret to the party. It would be a secret to anyone who like
Mm.
met the party that day.
Right.
she's like, yeah.
Which I love.
All right, friends.
Out of focus.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, friends.
Don't you hate that?
Well, thank you for your answer. And you must know that I have many secrets that the party doesn't know. And I am going to share exactly none of them until the time is right.
Bastard. You got me excited there for a second.
Yeah,
I thought you had one prepared, like something that Foodle doesn't know about Foodle, and you're just gonna share one for all of us. So it's gonna be like,
Yeah.
what?
Whoa, yeah, that would blow my mind already. Too much.
Well, you know, after this adventure, Foodle walks into to the caravan carriage where his whole family is housed, and they all look at him and they all have 6 eyes.
God, oh,
And they
absolutely
and when
not.
Foodle reacts to it,
That'd be such
they
a
say,
nightmare
you know,
for Foodle. Would
"Oh,
you not freak the hell out? Would you? Could you?
yeah, and then
imagine?
and then his
Oh.
mom, her 6 eyes, her 6 brows not in concern. And she says, "What's wrong, Foodle? We've always had 6 eyes, and so have you." And Foodle looks in the mirror and sees.
You absolute bastard! Oh my God,
Could you
that's horrifying.
imagine?
Oh,
Oh my god.
No,
I don't
no,
wanna
no, 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 no,
contemplate
no,
it.
no, no. That's
Ugh.
not it. That's not it. That's not it. Or
Goodness.
is it?
Ooh.
Okay, but we're gonna find out as we get to play in our game. So, folks, yeah, Peter, exactly. Goes be like, "Hear the secrets," then ruins the entire game, drops the mic, and walks off. That's how this campaign is gonna end.
Ghost, you
I'm
can
just
just
gonna be
say
like,
that you want
"I'm sick
someone else
of-
to DM.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm sick of this game, so here's what happens," and then just end.
Oh my God.
And you all get to level 20. Enjoy.
Hey.
Folks, we're gonna get started. So if you want to catch up on the last few episodes, there is a playlist on YouTube that you can watch, but if you want something a little bit quicker, there is a recap. So if you go and check out that link, that chat command that Collie just posted in the chat there, that World Anvil link will take you to some text-based recaps of the last few episodes, kindly authored by our very own It's Woof. But essentially, and as we move into this, we're gonna kind of replay a little bit of the scene that happened at the end of last episode. So, what happened last episode is that you found yourselves transported into a cavernous space that was filled by this incredible glowing blue crystal city. You disguised yourself as the denizens of the city, which all looked like these weird and wild, monstrous aberration type of creatures, especially the Nothics, those sort of gangly, purple-skinned, one-eyed creatures that you once encountered in the ruins under Duromon. You successfully disguised yourself for a while until you were swept into a central plaza where some sort of religious ceremony or ritual was taking place. And at the sort of climax or crescendo of this magic rite, the disguise upon you appeared to drop, and all the creatures of the city could see you for what you truly were, which is, of course, intruders. You raced into the nearest building, which was the tallest central spire of the city, at which time you had many strange encounters and found yourself as you climbed this tower at the center of the Crystal City. You found yourself at various times in this strange all-metal room with automatic sliding doors, you know, that we, the players, would recognize as futuristic, but you, the characters, would not have any way to describe what that was. You were, remind me where else you were. I have the maps here. You were in a wizard's tower, where a familiar figure had a very brief exchange with Kiona before teleporting away, and you fought some strange frog creatures. You climb the stairs to the next level of this wizard's tower to emerge through the curtains into a theater where you watched a strange play with odd heroes fighting for their lives, vanquishing an evil foe, which was a scene from Cauliflumps' campaign, Into
Written
the
by
Grey
Pug,
Stars.
I've been told.
Yes, Pug wrote the little vignette for me to read off of, which was very strange because it was a very sort of serious and dire and pitched and epic battle that was being acted out, but the audience was laughing uproariously as if it were some sort of like a comedy pantomime. Once they realized, of course, the theater goers, that you were intruders, you were then chased out of the theater, out a door into the middle of a city street. And it was a scene that wasn't familiar to you, but you had kind of read about something like this happening, a city that had destroyed itself. And you fought a being possessed by the Quori, these people that call themselves inspired, who appeared to be involved in this. Of course, did you hear the little Easter egg that I put in there, that there was a woman shouting for her son?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, yeah, you did.
That sounds
Whoa.
familiar.
I did. I caught that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gary.
That rings a bell for me.
Oh yes, I remember you mentioned that.
If FEMA adopted.
Yes, yeah.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, it was. Oh my goodness, yeah. That was so crazy.
And of course,
I
the
caught
city
it at the
it was burning itself down. The citizens were killing each other in the streets, all as a baleful
Alfie, sorry.
and malevolent constellation of stars was watching on, and you saw like this meteor about to fall in the city, and so you ran into Gowie, and so you ran into the temple, and as soon as you passed through the temple doors, you emerged onto a sort of strange balcony at the upper level of the Crystal Tower, and this is where I'm just gonna there we go. This is where we're just gonna sort of rewind and sort of play through this a little bit again here, as I wait for my potato laptop that's playing the music to load the next song. There it is.
Oh God, this is not great.
Right? No. Oh God.
I don't like this.
All right. And so, there we go. Here you are on this emerging from the door with the flames licking at your heels and the screams of people dying in the streets of this strange and ancient city behind you. And you emerge onto this sort of shattered balcony made of a series of kind of floating, disjointed platforms near the top of the tower. And you see from here that the Crystal City was not built in a subterranean cavern, but inside a gigantic rock flying through a starry void. What we, of course, would call outer space. But once again, you guys don't really know what outer space is. And And so as you look out here, you see that you're on this floating rock. You look below you, and through some sort of holes in the rock, you see the rest of the city below. The aberration residents of this city moving about, undulating as a fleshy mass, preparing for what this high priest called this convergence, whatever that is. The arrangement of 6 stars that you saw in the city just a moment ago dominates the black sky here. And in the space between those stars, like the rippling waters of a scrying pool, you see a crescent-shaped coastline, much as a bird might look on the land from high in the air. Turning around and looking above you, at the very tip of the tower, you see embedded in the crystal of the tower itself a gigantic steel chisel gleaming in the spire's eerie internal light. This, of course, is what you've been searching for, the Ord Skara. Aimed like a spike at the rapidly approaching vision.
Well, I thought it was here, but I wasn't sure. I didn't think it would be right here.
Yeah, is that it?
Wherever here is.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is insane, right?
Yeah.
I don't like it here.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, Mazra, you look like you're almost dead. You need to heal yourself.
Hmm.
What if something horrible shows up when we try to take it?
I mean, surely that would never happen. No. Yeah, I think I have a potion here.
Yeah, Foodle's gonna drink a potion as well, and then yeah, Foodle's gonna drink a potion of healing.
Okay.
And then he's gonna like look up at this thing. Okay, wait, how do we get it? Hold on, let me roll. Is this 2D? What is it? 2D4
Yeah,
plus
I
2?
think so.
Yeah,
Is
2d4
that
plus
what
2 for a standard healing pot.
Oh, that's good. That's
Nice.
good healing.
All good for you? Hell yeah.
Nice.
Beautiful. Okay, that's good. That's good. So Ghost, on the map, where is it? It's like over here?
So it's kind of not on the map.
Oh,
but
it's like above.
the tower itself is like back here. And it's on the top of the tower.
Oh, can you ping again? I
we
didn't
couldn't see it.
didn't
Yeah,
show
I
it.
think because you were.
So
on
here's
a
like
different
this
layer,
is like the
maybe.
door, right?
You might be
I
on a
don't see
different layer.
anything.
Oh shoot. Why? Oh, it's
I think
because
you're
I'm
on
on
the-
the GM layer. There you go.
Yeah.
It's right over here.
Oh, okay.
This is the door
Okay.
that you came through. And you've kind of like, for narrative purposes, like stepped out here and you're like, wow, space.
Okay.
The final frontier.
Yeah, really. Okay, well, I guess. I mean, this is what we're here for.
Right.
Sorry, this is bugging me. Oh god, it doesn't matter. We're gonna move on. Okay, well, Ghost, is Foodle tall? I mean, how big is this thing? Like, is
It's
Foodle
like
tall
it's
enough
like
to reach
high
it?
up. You guys don't even know
Okay.
how like it's like you're near the top of the tower, but it's another like 20 feet of climbing up sheer crystal to find it.
How do we get it?
Wait, how high up is it?
How does
20
Kiana
feet?
feel about this crystal?
20 feet.
Oh god.
Well, I have a. I don't know if I could actually.
Does this crystal have a feeling?
It does not have a particular feeling.
Okay.
I mean, is it like sticking out? Is it like embedded in
Yeah.
there?
So what it
Alright.
looks like is they've like if the chisel is like this with the point of the chisel, like the action end of the chisel, it's like embedded in the top of the tower like this. Basically, roll a perception or investigation to like determine what the heck is with this chisel being mounted into the top of a building. All right. So Mazra, it's a and Kiona, it's a giant sized chisel. It's like big enough that a giant would use it, right?
boy.
And it seems to be embedded into this crystal spire as if the spire is the point that it's going to ram into the land that you are currently hurtling through space towards. And this chisel is going to make impact first.
Okay, so I can get up there, but I don't know if I can pull it out. I can try.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking maybe sending Andrew up there to get it, but it doesn't look like he would be able to pull it out.
Yeah.
We couldn't shatter this crystal somehow.
You do have some of that
Can you?
explosive sand, right?
Do we?
Yeah.
Got napalm dust. Is that the explosive stuff?
Yeah.
I guess it's napalm dust. I suppose that
Yeah.
would do it.
So Mazra's gonna kind of hold one of her daggers and say, if we need to, I could probably teleport up there and see if I can dislodge it. But
You could try, but be careful. It looks awfully precarious.
Yeah.
I would rather it fall than it stuck here. If what
I
we-
meant for you.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's fine.
Make sure you've got your rod with you.
I always have my rod with me.
Okay. Good. This is good. You can use it to catch your fall.
All right. So what are you doing?
All right. So what Madra's going to try to do is she's going to try and use her dagger to like teleport herself there and try and grab onto the haft of the chisel and see if she could just. I don't know if that would require acrobatics, so she's not landing necessarily on a surface, but
Yeah. So it's kind of, it's not exactly a sure surface that you can sort of latch onto. You can try like gripping around the chisel itself.
yeah. Well, how big? Because I thought she
What
would
if
try.
Fiona just uses her lasso to try to pull it down?
Oh yeah, you could do that too.
Your lasso doesn't have 20 feet of reach though.
We do have 20 feet of rope, though. I'm sure we have someone has rope in their bag.
Oh.
Yeah, we do. Oh, I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So here, we'll give Kiona mundane rope and see if she can lasso it from here.
Wait, we have a potion of climbing as well. Will that help?
And I
Oh,
have
yeah.
a climber's kit that I purchased because I thought we were gonna need it, and we didn't need it.
Hey! See, this man, Mazra is definitely gonna save this campaign, and probably has multiple times already. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I think that's a great idea, Mazra. That's brilliant. Do you want me to climb up there? I'm not very strong.
Well, if we just want to get the rope around the handle,
Oh, you want me to throw it up there?
I was gonna. Well, I was just gonna try to lasso it.
Oh, yes! Even better. I don't think I could throw it up there.
Can I do a performance check, DM?
I'm going to say that you could do a performance check at disadvantage because this is quite a bit of a longer and heavier kind of lasso than you're used to
Okay.
using.
I'm gonna guidance you though,
Ooh.
so you'll get a D4 roll.
All right. Ouch.
Well,
Oh no! What?
that's a bad start.
Wow.
God.
Mm,
Oh, that's heavier than I
All right.
thought. That sucks.
yeah.
Well, I guess
So the
plan
lasso,
B then.
you throw the lasso, and yeah, it misses, and it kind of just falls down, and you can kind of pull it back up.
Wait a
We
minute.
can try again if you want.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think try again. While I pitch this idea to you, what if hold on, could Andrew take the rope and get it up there? Maybe? Although
Depend on how
Andrew would have
heavy
to-
it
Ooh,
is.
that was better, Kiona.
Yeah.
That's a tough shot.
Okay. Yeah, and this one, when you throw it, it actually loops around the chisel a little bit, and you do get purchase.
Kiona! I knew you could do it.
All right. I
Okay, wait,
think
now what?
all of us should
Okay.
try and pull. We may need all three of us.
Now
Okay.
now that you've done this, I'm gonna change the nature of this encounter a little bit.
What?
you've just made things more interesting.
What?
Oh no. What do you mean? Oh god.
So I'm gonna draw. Let's see, a polygonal line. Oh, you've given me
Look.
like, oh, this is so
Oh,
good.
no.
You and your
Ah,
plan.
I'm so
this is so
happy.
good.
Why
This
is
is
he
so
so
good.
happy?
This
Against me,
is-
you jerk.
Come
We've done
on,
it.
we don't
No,
know.
cheers. This was a great campaign. I've
Oh,
enjoyed
God.
playing with every single
I've loved you guys. This has been amazing. Goodbye, friends.
Let's see.
Oh no.
Let's go there, and then we'll go to here. Okay.
What?
This is no longer. It was depicting the balcony, but this is now the side of the tower, and you have to climb your way up. Now, if you have some sort of magical climbing ability, so this is sort of the ground of the balcony where you start, and I'm actually going to move you back there.
Oh
One.
my god.
Wait, did the
Oh,
We have
terrain
to
change?
climb-
I'm
and this
confused.
is climbing up
No.
over
Yeah,
here?
and so this is climbing up. So this is the
Oh
rope,
my god.
right?
So
This is sort of the
we're
path.
gonna. I'm having a picture of us, Batman and Robining our way up the
Yeah.
This
side.
is exactly
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking too.
Yeah.
100%.
And this right here is where the Ordskara is. All right. Now, gravity here is because you're on a rock sort of hurtling through space. Gravity is a little bit weird. So I'm gonna allow you to move as if this is rough terrain, but you must be adjacent to the line in a space that is like on the line or adjacent to it. If
Okay.
you have, like you said, Foodle, you had a potion of climbing. If you've got some sort of magically assisted climbing, you have much more freedom of movement. These here are actually platforms. So while the main space is like kind of like sloped vertically, these are valid spaces that you can stand on, and you don't need to be climbing. And their relative height is like, so this right here is about equal height to here. This is about equal height to here. This is about equal height to here. This is about equal height to here. You know what I mean? Like their height relative to this is according to like where they're adjacent to, if that makes sense.
Sure.
I have one question because I don't know if I'm completely following it. So
Yeah.
would Foodle be like standing on top of it like that?
Like this, he would be.
Okay, so I don't.
Yeah.
It
So
doesn't
this
make
is
sense
this
to
is like
rotate the character.
yeah,
This thing
yeah.
would be better if we had it this way.
I know.
If we like
I
turned
know.
it vertical.
Yeah.
We're making do, right?
We're-
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
we're making do. We're
Gravity
making
is
do.
Or it's
Good.
like
You
gravity.
guys,
is
yeah,
this
gravity.
way.
Gravity still works, but
Going that
the
way.
slope is enough that this is the
Okay.
bottom. This is the bottom.
Okay.
This is the top.
Okay.
Okay. You guys have thrown a wrench in my plans. But in a good way.
God.
But in a good way.
Okay,
And we're
right.
ad-libbing this a little bit.
Okay. Oh God. I don't like
So
that.
once again, this is rough terrain. Even if you've got magically assisted climbing, it counts as rough terrain. Your magical climbing ability allows you more freedom of movement, so you don't need to be adjacent to this rope.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do we roll
Chat,
initiative?
I have no idea. Zoom out for Twitch. Of course I can. I think this is about as zoomed out as I want to get. I do want you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Chat, I have no idea if this is some good DMing that's happening right now. I'm completely off the map with this. Sorry, I need to open the initiative order. Can you guys re-roll your initiative, and I will change your
Great.
initiative to 16. No, I'll change your initiative to 16. It's just I didn't have the thing open.
I already declared it fake, and it really is terrible. It was a 2. But I got the 2 out of the way now.
I see
yeah.
16.
I
I see
know,
a
but
16. Oh no, you declared a fake. Okay,
I'm
I see.
rolling a fake initiative as
I
well
see.
for Foodle. I'm gonna roll it
Okay.
IRL. So that's Foodle's fake initiative.
All right,
Oh, that's a
Aqua
little
Dice.
better. So 11 plus 6 for 17.
Let's not do
for
that
Foodle.
again, okay? We're friends today.
Foodle's
We're
is 7.
friends today.
That work? Okay, yeah. All right.
All right, Mazar, you are up first.
Oh no.
She spends a
Remembering
turn
this is rough terrain.
cursing.
As a free
And-
action.
Yeah, as a free action, she curses.
Where are the gods now?
Also, Wolf, what's the range on Ren and Nightingale?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. If you try to use it to go straight up, that range is reduced to 10 feet.
Okay.
Just
So
because
that
you're
would be
throwing it
like
straight up.
that would be like this way, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But if you're going laterally, sort of at the same level of elevation, you keep your 20 feet.
Okay.
So if you were like standing here and you wanted to use Ren or Nightingale to teleport to here, you could keep
Right.
your 20 feet. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But for travel,
So you
up
could
the
go
rope,
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for travel up the rope, your Misty Step daggers give you 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I guess she'll look very confused, but she'll try to go straight forward. So she'll go. So it's half movement. So that'd be what, 15?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
Are these are 5, right?
Yep.
That rope is nearly 100 feet long now.
Oh my gosh.
You get.
We don't know where we are.
Flutter? I'm about
Time
to
stretched
add a
and
red-
dilated. That's all I saw. Time stretched and dilated.
I'm about to add a red dragon to this encounter.
So my
Let me tell you. Okay.
Oh no.
So you can do move as an action, and then
Yep.
move. So you can do move as an action, and then move,
Yep.
and then
And rogues, I
bonus-
think, have cunning action for bonus action dash.
Yes.
Yes,
Although
you do have
bonus
cunning action, so you can use your bonus action.
She's not going to do that though. She's going to just while she's here, because I forgot to do it. She's going to drink another potion.
Okay.
So there's that.
Okay.
Not bad. And then she'll use her movement, so she'll go another. Or is this adjacent if she goes 5?
Yep.
Okay, she's actually gonna stop here. So she's gonna leave 5 feet.
Okay. Boodle, you're up.
All right. Foodle.
So is that like a window that Mazra is next to?
Yeah.
Or
Foodle's gonna use a bonus
It's a window
action
to nowhere.
God. Foodle's gonna use a bonus action to drink his potion of climbing. I need to empty bottles. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And he's gonna start climbing up, following Mazra. So 5. No. 10, 15, 20. Now, Ghost, how do you rule this? Because Foodle has 25 feet of movement.
Hmm.
Like, he theoretically has 5 feet of movement, but like I don't know if he can use it or if there's a roll or I
So
don't know.
what I'll allow you to do is bank that last 5. So you
Okay.
can
Ooh, that
either have your 5 this round or next round, and we'll go every other round.
That makes sense. Okay. I actually that's brilliant. Okay, Foodle's gonna chill here for now. So that was his bonus action, his movement. So I said he was gonna chill. He's actually gonna keep going. He's gonna really exert himself, try to catch up with Mazra, and that's his turn.
Okay. And Kiona.
is going to move. Yeah, she's good.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so as you're Batman climbing up the side of this tower, I would like everybody to roll perception.
Oops, I forgot the disadvantage thing.
Okay, here
That's fine.
goes
I'll take the
Foodle.
21.
Oh, I missed the thing. Didn't see what the roll was. Perception?
Yep.
Wisdom.
That is 17 plus 7. That's some kind of math. 24?
For a total
24.
of pretty good.
Yeah.
So Mazra, you do not notice this, but Kiona and Foodle, you have a strange feeling like you're being watched. Like you're being watched by many sets of eyes. And as you turn and look behind you, you see this fleshy orb kind of just sort of rise up behind you. And a single eye opens up in the middle of its head, and a mouth unfurls with hundreds of needle-like fangs. And out of the side of its head sprouts 10 eye stalks. Where's my
Ghost Pepper,
Yeah.
you are a fleshy orb.
You are the worst
Wow.
kind of fleshy orb.
Whoa. 10
Its
eye
central-
stalks?
its
That can't be good.
massive. The single huge eye in its central orb regards you with equal parts malice and contempt.
You should not be here. You should not be saying this.
I'm sure you're right. But
Yeah,
we're here, so
We're leaving real soon. Go, Mazra, go. We're not alone.
Oh, yes. You will be leaving real soon.
And as it begins to cackle maniacally, you see like rays of magic just blast in every direction out of its eye stalks. And we are going to just move this guy to the token lair.
Oh,
There he is.
Look, it's Larry.
God.
Larry.
Larry, what, the accountant?
The city. He's the city comptroller.
Oh my god.
Woof. You're up first.
Oh, well, shit. Well, I mean,
Sorry. What is...
Is the objective to get to the chisel or to
I'm
what,
not telling you
is-
what the objective is.
We don't know
Well,
what
Woof.
the objective
Woof.
is.
Go.
all right. Let's see.
Sorry, guys. I'm
So-
having trouble loading the next song.
So there's my movement. Oh wait, I only have 15. Where was I? I was here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, movement. That was my
Oh, here we go.
action.
I think it's 10. Yeah, it is 10.
What's 10?
10 eye stalks.
Eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was me. I used my movement, my action to move, and I used my dash
Right.
essentially.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Now let's see. Oh my god, this is amazing.
Nope, I don't agree.
I think we're
This is
fucked,
so
you
good.
guys. This is so
good.
bad.
I just reread this guy's abilities and I'm like, no way.
No.
Ah.
I assume his abilities are to make us nice, warm chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yum.
hugs.
As a legendary action wolf, it fires one of its eye rays.
I'm like 200 feet away from it.
Yeah, it's in range. Actually, yeah, it also has this anti-magic cone.
You're 65 feet away.
Oh, how long is it? 150-foot cone? Jesus Christ! I wish Roll20 could do cones.
Right? Oh, it drives me crazy.
Like, why can't Roll20 do cones?
Seems like such a simple thing
Its
to do.
cone is going to be.
Look, it's not the size of the cone, it's how you use it.
Its cone is going to be like this, and like this. And I'll just redraw this cone every round as needed. Okay. Woof, you're just outside. You're outside the range of the cone. Kiona, you feel that in your chest as the beholder opens its eye and looks at you, and your passenger inside says, "Kiona, look how it feels like," and then just goes silent. Much like what happened when you fought the creatures inside the mine.
Yona will shout, "No!"
One of the beholder's eye stalks fixes you, Mazra, in its gaze, and a sickly sort of purplish beam with little sparkles and glitter and butterflies around it shoots out towards you. You need to make a wisdom save, DC 16.
Well, that's not great. Although, do I get... Is that, you said a saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get that plus thing. I don't know how to roll it, but...
For your aura. Yep. We'll just add 3.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if I did that
Is
right.
that
Whatever.
actually like... Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
No, you did it right.
Look,
Yeah.
Majra doesn't do wisdom.
Maza, your mind and your whole body suddenly becomes heavy. And you feel consciousness close in around you, and you are now asleep. I'm going to allow you to roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you realize in time and are able to, like, wrap your arm around the rope or something to prevent yourself from falling.
Okay. Oh, now?
Yeah, now.
Oh.
Okay,
Wow,
yeah.
I'm rolling bad today.
That's enough. Yeah, well,
Okay.
it's enough. 15 is enough. So you feel yourself losing consciousness, and you wrap your arm around the rope and just grip on as tight as you can before you lose consciousness. And Kiona and Foodle, you see Mazra suddenly just sort of go limp and is just dangling by her arm that she's tangled up.
Mazra!
The Beholder's turn next.
Ghost. Does it go before
Yeah.
Foodle?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh, does it?
Ooh.
Nope, it does not. Foodle,
Does
you're
it?
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I asked that because I don't
Foodle
have
for
a
the
plan. Foodle for the win. I don't know what to do. So Foodle looks down and notices that the runes that are usually glowing on Gimbleshot are not glowing right now. And he's like, not again! Oh god. He saw Mazra Kalim. I mean, I guess he's just gonna keep heading up. So 10, 15, 20, and then this turn he can use 25. So I guess he'll go there because I didn't use it last turn. Well, I guess that's 30 or whatever. Because it's rough terrain. I genuinely don't know what to do. Mazra! Mazra, wake up! Foodle's gonna mentally command. I think this is a free action, but he's gonna mentally command. You let me know, Ghost. What he wants to do is mentally command Andrew to get out of the backpack and fly over to
Yeah.
to Mazra and try to wake her up.
Yeah, I think the
best of
way
Andrew's ability.
now have the way we've been playing with companions is that they get their own action on your turn.
It's totally up to you.
That's what we usually do.
Yeah, I think that's what we usually do.
It
So
might stand
I
the
think it's the
spell, but, like,
simplest.
yeah, usually you just have it go right after.
So this is one of my criticisms of 5e is that
5e.
depending on whether it's a familiar or an animal companion or a summoned creature or a this or a
seriously.
that, they all work differently. So I'm gonna say that like all companions act on your turn.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a free action because that's gonna be yeah.
Okay. So Foodle's gonna command Andrew to just go and like claws into Mazra without, hurting her. Just see if you can wake her up, basically. Maybe nibble at her, that sort of thing. And Andrew's gonna fly over and attempt to do something. I don't know if that's gonna have any effect. The other thing Foodle's gonna do. Well, go ahead, Ghost.
Yeah, so Andrew lands on top of Mazra. So Mazra's like kind of dangling like this, head sort of lolled to the side like this, and Andrew perches on Mazra's chest and just does the Donald Trump eagle flap in his in Mazra's face, and Mazra, you sort of like wake up with a jerk.
That's
It
amazing.
worked.
That's huge. Andrew, you're a hero! Foodle
Amazing.
doesn't even necessarily notice that. Foodle's gonna wrap his arm around the rope. Look at Gimbal Shot to see if the runes are glowing. But whether they are or not, he's going to load some explosive shot and he's gonna fire at this thing. Is he gonna do anything with a bonus action? Yeah, yes, he is. He's going to use his last charge of the Awakened Bracers of the Forest Maiden. And he is going to use his bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike. And, some leaves wrap around Gimbal Shot, and he's going to fire at this creature, this horrifying, awful thing.
All right. And because you have line of sight with the creature, that doesn't need to pass through the anti-magic cone. You get full use of your magical abilities and weapon properties on this.
Ooh, okay, that's big. All right, so is he gonna sharpshooter? Yeah, he's gonna sharpshooter.
21 hits.
Yes, oh, thank goodness. So it does 18 piercing damage, and this thing needs to make a strength saving throw. Now, does it do it at advantage? Larger has advantage. So strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw at advantage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Foodle's concentrating. Hold on, I should.
What is the DC?
Hold on, because this is different than his things. 14.
It succeeds.
Okay. And Foodle is going. Oh, sorry, Ghost. I completely forgot. Let's do the musket shot. Okay, so an extra damage from that. And then Foodle's gonna fire again. Same thing, sharpshooter.
You did it. Get out of here.
Foodle's gonna use a superiority die. That's gonna roll twice.
Why did it roll 2d10 on the crit?
Well, I think it always does that, doesn't it?
Isn't
Oh yeah, because of the
No.
piercer feat. Sorry. Here.
Because of the piercer feat. Okay.
Yeah, because when you score a critical hit, you get an
Okay.
additional damage die roll.
Okay. Well, we'll
Oh.
turn the 8 into your crunchy crit,
Okay.
and we'll count the 4. So that'll be 22 plus 14.
Okay. And so we're gonna do the musket shot now. Ghost, let me know if you do the musket shot crit as well. Like so, a 2 plus 3. Like
No,
you
I'm gonna say
maximize
no.
the first one. Okay.
I'm
All right.
gonna
So
say no
that's
for
just
that.
2.
Yeah.
And then Colossus Slayer is 16 apparently.
Yeah.
And then Foodle's going to use the superiority die. So that's 8 plus 1 for 9. And
Okay.
this thing needs to make a wisdom saving throw for me. Foodle is going to attempt to frighten it. It may be immune. I don't know. But that's all he's got. Menacing attack.
Wisdom save, you said?
Wisdom save, yeah.
And what's the DC?
17.
All right. So you strike with your second shot. It actually pierces the big central eye, and the eye closes as this creature wails in agony. Beholders do not have legendary resistance, believe it or not. But it wails in agony and wrenches its huge, fleshy, bulbous form back. I almost said its head, but it is a head. To have a head, you need to have some non-head in your body. That's some biology with Ghost Pepper. And it wails in agony, but whatever magical effect you meant to affect upon it, it doesn't work, and it just sort of shakes its head, shakes its form around a little bit to shake off the pain, and it spits out the bullet onto the side of with a tink. So like the actual musket shot like went through its eyeball and down into his mouth, and with a tink on the side of the tower, and then it sort of falls clattering down. You'll pay for that! Ah! And its eye beams just start shooting out in every direction. And it is going to, as a legendary action, shoot an eye beam at you, Foodle.
Oh god.
What? Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. God. All right. Well, he's got a +10. That's a 13. I don't think that's gonna do it.
Poodle, you're hit by this green ray of arcane energy, and suddenly your whole body feels heavy. Your joints become stiff. Your clothes stop flexing with the movement of your body. That's becoming increasingly difficult to move. You look down and you see that sort of the lower half of your body is becoming stone.
Ooh.
You are being petrified. So you are restrained,
Okay.
and you must repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn. So you're currently under the restrained condition.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I
Since
think
you're
that's
holding on to the
everything.
rope, you're basically stuck to the rope anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
God.
Sorry, you weren't finished your turn?
No. I think that's everything. That's all
Okay.
Foodle's got.
Okay. Now it's actually the Beholder's turn.
Oh,
Oh my god! You
good.
guys.
Yeah, this is. Oh
We-
no.
We had hope at one point,
I know. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh god. Remember our
Mhm.
plan, guys?
right? Well, then he struck us up to a vertical fight now, so
against a flying enemy.
Ew.
So-
Jeez. Crying as a free. Not if you're petrified.
it is going to move here. So I'm just going to. There we go. I'm going to move the cone here. And can I. Here's the. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look what I can do. Roll 20, please. There we go. There's the anti-magic cone now.
Ooh.
Squarely focused on Kiona, who this creature appears to be able to sense that she's the magic user here. Foodle, you are inside the anti-magic cone as well. And as the cone falls upon you, the process of petrification on your body appears to pause.
Oh yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Kiona. Yeah, it's not all bad. This is fine.
Fine.
Kiona, why is this not outputting? Okay. There we go. It is going to attempt to bite you, Kiona, with its massive jaws, but you manage to sort of kick off from the wall with the rope and just avoid it.
Just barely.
It rolled an 11. Now it gets to shoot 3 eye beams And we're gonna. I'm just gonna do a quick roll here. Okay. Oh, okay. Basically, I rolled for this to happen, so there's no unfairness or targeting happening. One of the I-beams, it tries to shoot at Foodle, and it can't get an angle, and the beam actually passes into the anti-magic cone, and you see this beam of light just sort of disapparate and just sort of fizzle out into little sparkly bits of magic as it's coming straight at you. The other two are actually targeting Mazra, so Woof, I actually rolled for it. And I was like, it's going to have to roll high to target Mazra with 2 I-beams because that would just be unfair. And I rolled a nat 20. So...
Oh my god.
So
Guys.
I need to... I'm not allowed to roll duplicates. Okay. The first one... What a stupid combo to roll. Oh well. So 2 beams arc out at you, Mazra. And I need you to make a Constitution save followed by a Dexterity save. That Constitution save fails, and as you're struck by the ray, you suddenly feel every muscle and every joint in your body just seize up. You are paralyzed.
Oh!
So you have the paralyzed condition on you, which I believe is basically grappled and restrained. And I believe, do you automatically fail dexterity saving throws if you're paralyzed?
And I touch myself.
Yes. Well, hold on. You are
Strength
you are
and dex
paralyzed.
saves, you automatically
Yeah.
fail.
But what happens
Yeah.
if, like, it doesn't say what part of your body you have to touch yourself with? So what if, like, my
Incapacitated.
hair,
Well, hold on,
hair touches my own head?
No. We're not doing that.
That seems
She's got
logical.
a hand up here and a hand like down here, so she could have a finger that touches her thigh or something.
So no, not if you're paralyzed. No, because you're incapacitated, which
I was
means
gonna say, you can't take actions or
you
reactions.
can't take
though.
actions or reactions. Yeah.
Oh god.
So basically, you are then hit by a petrification ray, automatically failing your dexterity saving throw, and the same process that has begun on Foodle begins on you.
Okay, I have an above table question though, then, because my next action, you're not gonna tell me. You're not gonna
It
tell
is
me, are
clear.
you?
Well,
You're
ask the
such
question.
a
You won't
dick.
know.
I know you're not.
Emotional support.
You
My
won't know
emotional
unless
support
you.
cat here because you're destroying me mentally.
All right, Kiona, what is it?
Hold it. I know, Pogboys! Foodle's getting paralyzed too, or petrified or
Okay,
something.
so first things first, Kiona has to slide back down the rope to get her weight. How far? God, how far? How far? Okay, she has to get out of this cone. She's got to slide. Can she grab the rope and just slide back down to the bottom?
Yep.
She's still in range of the thing, so.
Yeah, make an acrobatics check for me. Oh, hell yeah. So when it reached out to bite you, you like ran along the side, like holding
Indiana
the rope.
Jones the shit
you
out of
ran
this.
along the side of the wall and then just vaulted off and swung around the rope as it bit you. You swung around kind of behind it and just slid down.
Okay.
Like
So she's gonna-
with one hand, and
I
with
guess
your other
she'd
hand,
still be inside
you
of
do
its
whatever it is that you
threat range.
cast on Mazra.
Yeah, she's going to, as she gets outside the thing, feels the magic come back to her. She's already gearing up to desperately hope that it works. if she casts, hold on, how far away is she?
And you feel your passenger inside you as you pass outside that magical cone, the equivalent of like this sharp intake of breath, like it's just come out of being held underwater.
She's going to cast. She has to do it with extended spell. What is it? Not extended spell. Distant spell.
Okay.
So she uses a sorcery point. And she... God, please, 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 please let this work. Giant ape! Apesra! Please!
What?
She's gonna do it! Because... she thinks that that's gonna help Mazra be able to move again. Will it work? Like, will she transform her into an ape if she does it?
Well, it'll transform
Does that remove the things?
into an ape, but does it remove those conditions?
Of course it does. Haven't you read the rulebook?
Yeah, yeah, you do. You have no freaking idea. You, I don't know.
No idea.
Megan's looking it up.
Look, I do rules like Afima does her knowledge.
Yeah.
Just assume I'm right.
Oh my gosh, I'll be right back. I can hear everything.
You awaken to a furious googling.
You could have just wasted a spell, so I don't know. Like,
Look, I'll be a very attractive monkey statue.
she could have just wasted a very important level 4 spell slot, is what I should say. And she nat 20'd on her wild magic throw, of course. That's
Oh shit!
also there's the text. It doesn't have anything in it that says whether or not that
Yeah,
would
so
anything.
I'm inclined to say it doesn't. Although roll me a quick Arcana check. I'll see if I can roll me an Arcana check. Okay. Since you rolled so high, that's actually like a 19. A nat 19 right there. If you polymorphed Mazra, you know that if you polymorph Mazra into a form that was immune to the paralysis condition, that would cancel out the paralysis condition. So if you can quick look up a creature Is there a limit? Can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's level. So if you can find a beast that is immune to paralysis,
I don't think a cockatrice is a beast.
which I don't think you will.
I don't think so. I mean, is there
Yeah.
a beast immune to paralysis? Like, I don't know.
I don't think so. And I will be back very shortly, since I think we're gonna have to do a little bit of this, but yeah, this is your one out.
I guess, Torvex has a good thought.
Yeah, turn it
I
into
think.
a mouse.
Or slug.
Can you do that?
Yep. Like a moth?
Is it because of wait? Oh, like swarm. I don't. Google is not helping me find something like a beast that's immune to paralysis. So you think a swarm, though? Okay. Shoot. But that would that. Well, maybe that would help. Bees. Can she turn them into bees?
Oh my god.
What, are bees immune to...
No. Well, I'm thinking bees could attack the eyes.
Oh. Well, not if they're paralyzed.
I know. I'm looking. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I like Torvax's idea. What about trying to transform the beholder? That could work.
Yeah.
Just turn it
Amoeba.
into
I
a
don't think
moth.
it will, though. I feel like it's gonna have an immunity that she's gonna assume that it's gonna have.
It could, yeah, I have no idea. I mean, none of us do.
Okay, condition immunities, a swarm of ravens. Or, yeah, a swarm of ravens then.
A swarm of ravens has immunity to paralysis?
Absolutely does.
Oh my god, okay.
How?
Here, I'll share it with you
You
guys.
gonna link it? All right.
Yeah. Look right here.
A swarm of ravens. Medium.
It
swarm
says
of
she can't
ravens.
become. So Megan is saying that you can't become a swarm. You can become one creature.
All right.
How are they immune to paralysis?
Well, a single raven isn't
Because
immune.
because the single raven isn't. Yeah. No. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, it's gonna
Okay.
not work. She just burned a spell slot. It's fine. Tragic Kiona happenings.
Mazra is currently a giant ape.
Yeah.
Am? Oh.
Yeah.
Right. But
Is
now,
a giant, what
does
size
the chisel
category?
move when the weight when the weight happens?
No.
When the weight change happens?
no.
Giant
Is a
ape
giant
is a
ape
huge
large?
beast. It is a huge
It's
beast.
A huge
Unaligned.
beast.
According to the Beyond D&D monster table.
Okay.
Wait, what is happening?
So Mazra
That's
is
what
now
it
a
says.
huge beast. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So how does the hit points work? What's that?
You have those.
Is that just what it says on the table or
Yeah,
whatever?
you have those. You have those hit points now.
Oh, okay then.
That's
Alright.
Yeah.
that's what that's the big goal.
Yeah.
But I was really hoping it would have an effect on your
do not-
conditions as well.
You do not have access to your class abilities though. So
Right,
you're
got
that is now your stat block.
Sure.
Is that
Okay.
it, Kiona? Is that your turn?
Outside of a nat 20 on her mild magic roll, no. Yeah, I guess so.
Do you change race though?
No, nat
Yes.
20. That means she doesn't roll on the wild magic search.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
the opposite of rolling on the wild magic search table. I'm just saying.
Oh my
The
god.
Fine, I
paladin
should
aura
get that,
does
yeah.
not remain. The paladin
Okay.
aura does not remain.
Does she?
No.
Okay. Does she
okay.
regain her mage armor when she's outside of the cone now?
Yes, she does. Yeah. Any continuous effects resume outside of the cone.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Here, I'm gonna turn
Yeah.
it off for now.
Kiona, as you're
Yeah.
doing your acrobating around, the one of the beholder's eye stalks tracks you and fires a ray at you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh my goodness! Did it click? It didn't click. Oh, there it goes. Ooh! That's good!
Okay, yeah. You managed to avoid being struck by this beam. Mazra. Mazra, it is your turn, and I think you've been dealt a pretty raw hand here.
Yeah. Well,
Squish us!
what should I do? Do I just? Is there like a way for me to resist or like or get out of it or?
Honestly, normally
I'm the
there
paralyzed
is-
part. Like,
for the paralyzed part, so the paralysis is the target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself with a success. So you can make a Constitution save,
okay,
and
I'm gonna
and
do that.
basically, if you fail this, you are auto petrified because
Okay, what
you
I'm gonna
automatically fail that one.
I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna roll on the regular roll because the con is different on the ape than it is for me. So
Yep.
it's just a D20 plus the plus, right?
Yes, the apes plus. Yeah.
Okay, so D20.
Which is probably going to be fairly substantial.
Yeah, it's plus
Yeah.
4.
+4 is
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Okay. The paralysis effect ends. Now, on the petrification ray, you get to repeat your dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And this is either you fully resist petrification or you are
God.
petrified and effectively out of this fight because I
Fuck.
don't think there's another way.
Wait. Oh shit! I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat a banana and be fine.
It is dexterity, yeah.
Oh my god! Thank goodness.
Ooh,
Please
what?
tell me that's okay. Please tell me. Oh my god!
Ben luck!
You
If it has to
no,
be-
No. You succeeded. You succeeded.
What?
You I cannot because that was if you failed your paralysis roll,
Fuck.
you would automatically fail your petrification roll because it's a dexterity save. And oh my god, so you had to succeed 2 saves in a row to stay in this fight, and you did.
Freaking
However-
monkey.
however-
Oh, God.
Those saves both occur at the end of your turn.
Oh god, that's right. Ugh.
And so as its legendary action, the beholder is going to shoot another eye ray at
No.
Kiona.
Oh,
Yeah, at
Kiona,
Kiona.
no.
I've bullied Mazar enough for now. It's the same one, so roll me another wisdom save.
Oh god.
Yeah, this time the beam catches you.
Tides of Chaos? Wait, hold on, let me look.
Okay. Monkey Master doing the saves. I
I
know.
do still have it. You can reroll
What's that?
advantage on attack roll ability check saving throws, so I'm gonna try it again.
Yep.
Please.
No.
Nope.
Oh no.
You're struck by this eye beam. It's a kind of a almost like a dull gray color, which is a strange color for light to be. But when you're struck by this, you suddenly become gripped with terror at the sight of this creature. If you weren't already, you are now frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on itself if you succeed. So you are now frightened. And the frightened condition is as such. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight. And you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear. So you're essentially stuck there for now. All right. Foodle, you're up.
Okay. So Foodle is in the process of being something. He's currently restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess technically he's currently not restrained because he's like in the cone.
Yeah, so you're actually able to act as normal. Because this is a
Right.
magical effect. So as long as
Yeah.
you're inside the anti-magic cone, the effect is suppressed.
Honestly, maybe that's a good thing for food. He doesn't do much magic shit. Um,
Yeah.
God, I've just been like poring over my sheet to see if there's anything that I can do to help Monster. I mean, I guess Monster's mostly fine now, so. All right, well, I mean, Foodle's gonna do what Foodle does, I suppose. The bracers don't do anything because they're currently off. So he's going to load up an advanced musket shot and fire at this thing, I guess. Now, gimbal shot is not a +1 currently, so we got to
Yep.
subtract 1 from whatever
Yep.
he's rolling to hit.
Yep.
But we are still going to try sharpshooter. Oh, God. Okay, so that's a 14.
Does
now,
not hit.
before you tell me, before you tell me whether it hits or not, I'm
Okay.
going to spend a superiority die to. Poodle's going to use a precision attack. So we're going to roll a d8 to see if we can turn that into a hit. Perfect.
All right.
15 to hit.
That is not a hit.
Okay. He is going to fire again, I guess. And he's going to do the same thing. He's going to use a superiority die. Let's see if we can get more than a 1. Ideally, like a 3 or 4. Okay. So that's a 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. All right.
Your non-magical bullets just bounce off this thing's bulbous, fleshy hide, and it kind of just.
You know what you should have done? Oh my gosh, I just had a thought.
Oh, yeah.
Keep your body in the field and stick gimbal shot outside of the field, and then shoot it.
Not how this game works.
Look,
All right. Well,
anything else, Foodle?
I don't think there's really any like bonus actions that he has necessarily. No, I think that's everything. What he is gonna do is he's gonna have Andrew fly as far as Andrew can. I'll double check here in a second, like over here. Yeah, that's Foodle's turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let me check Andrew, please.
And at the end of Foodle's turn, this thing is going to fire an eye beam.
Oh god.
And it is going to be at. It is going to be at Kiona. Kiona, I need you to make a dexterity save. And this is not affected by frightened.
Oh,
Nope.
yay!
Nope. It's ability checks and attack rolls. And a saving throw is not an
Yay.
ability check. It is a saving
So I
throw.
got an 18. then.
So yeah, you managed to dodge out of the way of this beam that comes in at you. The beholder is now going to take its move.
yeet itself off the side.
Well, it can fly. It can fly.
No.
So
No.
yes, it can.
Damn.
So it is going to
Look, it can
move
fly like an eagle into the sea and never be seen again.
With what wings?
Wait, up attack? No, wait, can I not because I'm frightened of it? Son of a bitch!
You can. I think
You
you,
know,
can
you
do it
can.
at disadvantage.
Can. But I need to. Sorry, hold on. Where is it there? 5, 10, 15, 20. And it's going to change the orientation of its anti-magic field. That's right, Foodle. That's right, Cauliflumps.
No, you bastard!
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh god.
No, save our gnome.
Yeah, you can make a melee attack. Unless you're a warcaster. I don't think you're a warcaster.
I am a warcaster,
Oh, yeah.
actually.
Oh.
So,
I
but
think
it is.
can I do it before
think
it
you can
turns
use,
around
like,
and
a
looks at me?
Yeah.
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 I
Right.
can use
Mm-hmm.
I can cast a spell. It says you can use a reaction to cast a spell rather than making an op attack.
Oh,
It could
that's
have that. So that
Yeah.
Ah!
So it can't be. It has to be a spell that only targets one creature, and it must have a casting time of 1 action.
Can you guys believe that I firebolt?
Okay. That's as good as anything. But not when you roll a 1.
No.
Not when you roll a 1. All right.
Damn.
Then it turns around on you and it casts its baleful eye straight centered on you. And you feel your magic suddenly just vroom, shut off again. It also it gets the rest of its turn. I know I advanced to you, so it's going to roll 2 eye beams on Foodle and 1 on Mazra. So we're gonna resolve the 2 on Foodle first.
Okay. Oh no! Why is he laughing?
Foodle,
Yeah.
roll a dexterity saving throw, and you are currently grappled and restrained by.
At disadvantage.
So you're at disadvantage.
Oh god. Okay,
Nope.
so that's a 6. And that's an 18. So 16.
16.
Wait. Yeah, because he's got a plus 10. So 16 at disadvantage.
Damn.
Shit.
He's a dexterous boy! At least he didn't roll a 3.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You, the first eye ray shoots out at you, and somehow, you with your heavy form, you manage to like open your hand just enough to slide down the rope, and you see this brilliant green ray just zip over your head, striking one of the many floating rocks that are just sort of floating around in space out here. And this rock is huge. It's like a boulder. And as soon as it strikes, the boulder just goes boom and disintegrates into a fine cloud of dust that just slowly floats away.
Ah!
Don't you dare disintegrate our boy.
barely made that saving throw. I want to tell you. And
Oh my
the damage
God.
the damage on that is you do not want to take
don't
that
wanna know.
damage. The second ray,
Oh,
I
good.
am going to need you to roll a wisdom save.
Ooh, okay. That's another 6 for a 9 total. Oh wait! Hold on. Is this a magic effect?
It is.
Oh! Okay.
You have your gnomish cunning.
Hold on. Come on. Better than a 6. That's a 15 plus 3, 18.
Yeah, that's the save.
Oh my God.
And so this ray
Oh,
misses
that's
you
cunning!
as well.
Woo! Thank you, Flannel!
All right,
Oh god. MVP.
Flannel!
Flannel, who's not even here.
He drilled it into my head, though. I never would have remembered if it wasn't for Flannel. Holy shit. Thank you, Flannel. Oh.
Mazra, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Again, I'll use the dice. D20. Ooh, that's bad. Can I use inspiration?
Yeah, if you have inspiration,
I
you can
do.
use it.
I don't know when I got it or where, but it's on my sheet. Ugh, that's really bad given the plus I get on that. Alright, roll 20. That's better.
Nice.
17. Yeah, 17 is a save. You, giant ape Mazra, you feel this sort of unknown force, as if something has wrapped its hand around you, kind of jerk you in one direction, and it tugs on the rope, and you kind of just like in anger, and manage to pull yourself back. That's right. When you're polymorphed.
FYI, this is Apesra at the top of a tower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure that inspiration is the one that we all got from Bard, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bard.
Yep.
Oh,
So, Kiona, it is your turn.
Question. If Fiona's concentrating on something and she's in an anti-magic thing,
No.
how does that work?
doesn't- Yeah, the spell.
She can still
the spell-
concentrate on it?
No, there's nothing to concentrate on right now.
Yes, there is.
Well, you maintain concentration on whatever spell that you're talking about here, but the
Okay.
spell doesn't work. The spell doesn't function right now.
Then Mazra's not Apesra.
oh,
Oh,
geez,
does the
that's right.
caster have to maintain concentration?
Do they?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell.
It's a concentration spell.
Yeah. So you're not Abzor right now, but the polymorph effect would come back as soon as you leave.
Okay, well, I guess she doesn't really have any options except to go. What the fuck is she gonna do? She can try to
Do you
like
have Misty
slap
Step?
it. Yeah, she's in an anti-magic field right now.
Oh, Mazra stays ape.
Mazra stays
Wait,
ape.
what?
So if the
Ugh.
anti-magic field was on Mazra,
Mm,
then she would be an ape.
Oh, weird.
right.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, for once,
True,
Jeremy
okay.
Crawford actually
Alright.
helps.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bit. Yeah. Oh my
Yes,
god.
I mean I could see an
Anti-magic.
argument either way.
It's strong. That's strong.
Okay, so she's gonna just grab the rope and start climbing, I guess. That she doesn't really have a ton of options at the moment. Gosh, what else could she do?
Well, you can't
Nothing.
move towards the beholder.
Right.
You can't
So she
cast
can't
magic.
climb.
Yeah.
Do you have any
can't
potions or
climb.
anything on you? Anything in the bag of holding or whatever?
Nothing that well, she's got a potion in the bag of holding of climbing. She could reach in and grab it and take it, I guess. That's her option.
No, a bag of holding is just a normal bag when you're. It's like just an empty bag when you're in an anti-magic field.
Oh,
jeez,
so
yeah.
never mind then. She can do nothing right now.
Slap it with a whip. Ah?
Right. She could.
You don't
She
have any-
can't. No, she's
You
afraid
don't
of
have
it.
any ranged. No, you can. You just can't move towards it.
Do you have a crossbow?
You
or
can make
something?
attacks.
Right.
You can make attacks, but they're a
Yeah,
disadvantage.
she's got a light
But it doesn't-
crossbow.
Yeah, so use that. You
Look,
you,
do that 2 points of damage, maybe.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, hey, we could use it. Oh,
Nah,
that's a good try.
nah.
She doesn't ever use her.
Would have been good damage too. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, look
All
at your firebolt. You know, I mean,
Right.
Oh no,
Comparable.
here comes the hydrates.
not as
Okay,
good.
everybody needs to hydrate with me for whatever hotline. So
Hey, hotline, welcome.
Hotline Horvo. All right. it is going to use one of its legendary actions. It's going to fire
It
another
already
Irate
did.
at Foodle.
sake.
No, that was its
Oh,
own turn.
God!
It gets to fire one Irate
I
as
disagree.
a legendary action, and it gets to fire 3 random Irates on its turn. You can disagree all you want.
I do.
Okay, have fun disagreeing. Foodle.
Oh God.
Oh, dexterity
What do you
saving
got
throw.
for me? Dexterity saving
I
throw.
don't know.
Now this is disadvantage,
okay.
right? These were
The Collie eats a pepper is a sound redeem, and we have sounds turned off during D&D. Just so you guys know.
Yeah, sorry guys. I was very confused when I first saw that redeem. I was like, what? Okay, so 13 on the first one, and that's a 20 on the second one. So that's a 23 dex save.
Okay, that saves.
Thank God.
Noodle's like a pinball. He just.
He's just zipping all over the place. Ah! You can't get me! I'm not like this! God, that 20 looks so beautiful, but it's so useless right now.
Oh my gosh! I'm like, ugh.
Ugh.
All right. That means it is Mazra's turn.
All right, so I looked it up, and apparently giant apes are basically like 15 to 20 feet tall. So what she's gonna do is she is up here like, and is gonna reach up and grab the handle of the thing and try and wrench it out of the crystal.
All right, make a strength check.
Okay, that is. I think it's like the same dice.
Is this an athletics
6.
check or just strength?
Strength.
I think it's just. Oh,
Strength.
could I do athletics? Oh, they have an
Nope.
athletics skill.
No
No.
strength.
No.
I asked for a strength.
That's why I asked.
Fine.
I asked for a strength check.
You saw it too, didn't you?
Oh, I tried
Plus
rolling
9
it.
is not bad.
It's hanging. Hang on a minute. Oh my. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, wow.
My goodness, what?
A 2?
It's stuck in there real good,
Roll
and you're
20
gripping it. You're gripping
is
it, and
the
you're pulling
worst.
on it, and you're just like in frustration.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do, as my other movement, movement is 40 feet. All right. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna. How wide is this? How wide is this crystal around? Like,
The crystal itself is about this wide around. What you see here.
okay.
So
Well,
15
can
by 15.
Okay. Well, then what she's gonna do is she's gonna climb it. Wait, can she do that as movement? Can she climb as movement?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got a
Okay,
climb
and
speed,
since
isn't
she's
she?
going up, she gets all of it, I assume, right?
Yeah.
So she's gonna climb up it, and then she's gonna climb it, and then like hang on this side, so that it's blocking, hopefully, somewhat.
Okay. All right.
Can she? I miss because I assume she can't stand here because she's so big.
Yeah.
So she's gonna
Sort
she's,
of
like,
hang
behind
off
it.
the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cover. Nice.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh no. All right. And the beholder is going to attempt to shoot an eye ray at you, Mazra, but you might have gotten out of the way in time. Yeah, King Kong sideways on the skyscraper.
Yeah.
That's what we're thinking, Torvax. How dope is this shit? And we're all gonna die, but this is incredible.
I guess she is laying on it then, right? Because it's this way, right?
So the
Oh, true.
the eye ray just sort of zooms over your head, and as you duck, and you're just All right.
Apesra!
Oh my god.
Foodle, you're up.
Oh god. I'm
So
restrained.
you're still under the
Brutal.
effects of restraint and paralysis.
Yeah.
As you feel
and
the
there's
stone suddenly spread over your body again.
and there's nothing Foodle can do on his turn unless he's got like a potion or a spell or something, which he does not. Okay, so he just takes his turn. All right, well, I mean, I guess it's just gonna shoot this thing at
Okay.
disadvantage because that's all he's
Okay.
got.
Yep.
We're
He
gonna
is
load-
not paralyzed. He is restrained.
currently. Yeah, I think he might become paralyzed at the end of his turn, is my understanding. But
Yeah. Yeah.
all right, here we go. Oh, of course, right out the gate. Every time I roll with disadvantage.
No.
Uh,
Yeah, so you try to center this this bulbous, fleshy creature in the center of your sights, but you're finding it too. Your joints are jamming up, even your fingers around the gun. You know, you have a clear shot, and you go to pull the trigger, but it doesn't work, and you almost have to like take your other hand and just kind of like pull the trigger. But by that point, you've spoiled your aim, and the musket shot just boom. Is that your turn?
No. So
Okay.
he's going to release Gimbal Shot. Gimbal Shot's going to try to reload, but obviously it can't. And then, sheath itself on his back. He's going to draw his longbow, and he's going to fire that at this thing. All right, so disadvantage. Yep. Just got to make sure it's on. 12.
No, a
12.
12 does not hit.
Look at
The
that
arrow,
25. Oh.
the arrow just bounces off. Bounces off
All right,
the thick rubbery hide.
that is Foodle's turn.
All right. You make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, at disadvantage.
Now, this is part of the petrification effect.
Yeah. Oh, right.
So I don't know.
Would it
I don't
be?
know if would it cause itself to have disadvantage. That seems a little bit stacked against you. I'm gonna say roll it straight.
Okay.
Yeah, just
All
roll it
right.
straight.
Okay, so just this roll, it's an 11 plus 10.
Yeah, that's a success.
Oh
The-
God. I was so scared to roll another one.
Yeah, you managed to successfully
Oh.
resist the petrification. You are no longer restrained.
Oh my God.
For now, because
Right.
the beholder
Right.
fires an
Well,
eye ray
yeah.
at you.
Of course, yeah.
And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, and you do not make this at disadvantage this time.
Ooh, 17 plus 10 for
All right,
27.
that's a save. Another one of those brilliant green rays fires off at you again, striking another stone and just obliterating it before your eyes. All right. And it is now this thing's turn. And it is going to advance on Kiona. It's going to attempt a bite. I'm just going to move the anti-magic cone again. Kiona is still inside it. Can chat see this? Yes, chat can see it. It's going to attempt a bite on Kiona. Now, for some reason, roll 20 is not letting me use my buttons. That works. Okay. A 19 is going to hit Kiona. And Kiona, you take 12 piercing damage as this
Ooh.
creature's jaws close around you. And it is going to fire 3 eye beams at Kiona. Not Kiona.
What?
Foodle.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
what?
Not
What
Kiona
the-
because she's inside the
The
anti-magic cone. Yeah.
All right.
So let's see.
Oh, true. You do got to roll concentration.
Oh,
A 4, a
Oh.
2, and an 8. 4,
What do
a
you
2,
got
and an
for me?
8. So we're going to start with a 4. Dexterity save.
Come on, big money. That's a 1.
Okay. Hey, at least this is not, this isn't a disintegration ray. You'll be happy to
Hey,
know.
Okay, well that's good.
So
Oh, my luck
your
has run out.
your speed is halved for 1 minute. So this is a slowing ray. So you
Oh,
suddenly
God.
feel a wave of lethargy come over you. Your speed is halved for 1 minute. In addition, Foodle can't take reactions and can't take either an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both, right? So you have to give up your action or your bonus action. You can repeat this saving throw at the end of each of your turns to end the effect on a success. Right.
Can you post just the effects for me?
Yes.
Because I got to keep track of this for a minute, I think.
the concentration
So there you go.
is what?
Okay, thank you.
Go. Concentration is like half the damage you took, or 10.
It's a
whichever
Constitution
is-
saving throw
it's
that you
Constitution
make.
saving throw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right.
and then a 2. So you need to make a Constitution saving throw, Foodle.
Oh, good. Constitution. He's good at these. Well, hey, we got the 1 out of the way, right?
Yeah.
How much worse could it get? That's a 4 plus 2 for 6.
You are now paralyzed
Oh, fuck.
for
All
1
right.
minute.
Okay.
Okay, and here is the effect, and you get to re-roll. You get to re-roll that save.
Alright.
And then the last one was, what did I
What do
say?
you
A
got
2,
for
a
me?
4. Did I say an 8?
I think it was an 8.
There's no way. There's no way. Dexterity save, please.
Okay. Paralyzed?
I know this is like the worst rave ever. There's just like beams shooting everywhere.
I mean, doesn't he auto fail?
Does he auto fail if he's paralyzed?
I don't know. I'm checking, but I mean,
I'm on the conditions page.
automatically
in-
fail strength and dex saves.
automatically fail strength and dex saves. So you are beginning the petrification process all over again.
Oh my god.
What is the pass fail on
Also
concentration
restrained.
saves?
It I don't remember off the top of my head. It's like half the damage you took, or 10, whichever is lower, whichever is higher. Whichever is higher. So it's gonna be at
Oh.
least 10. Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled a 12, so that's okay then.
Okay. That's it for the Beholder's turn. Kiona, you're up.
Oh, that's
I
it. Oh,
cannot-
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
3
It
rays.
just did.
All right.
Well, Kiona is going to try to move because she can't hear anything. Her person in her head is silent, and that is for her. Like, she's been in silence the whole time she's been in the cone in her head. Like, no other that really. So she moves until that goes away, and probably screamed at the same time because she's angry, but she doesn't know what to do. So she's going to. I really have no options here, you guys. I'm gonna fire bolted again, I think.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that advantage, but
That doesn't matter. That's a
That-
hit either way.
all right.
Does it have any sort of? It does not have any damage resistances. All right, so yeah, you throw a firebolt at it, it hits it in its fleshy side, and this spherical form just sort of edges over and just goes. Anything else, Kiona?
No.
Okay. Make your saving throw versus the frightened condition.
Oh yeah. Oh, which one is
It
that
is a
one?
wisdom.
Is that
It's wisdom.
wisdom save?
Yeah.
Oh my
You're still
god!
frightened.
Are you fucking?
All right.
Oh,
And it is going to fire an eye ray at you, Kiona, now that you're outside the field.
Uh-huh.
Dexterity save, please.
Can she bend luck? Would a 4 or less help her there?
No.
Oh, okay.
You take
Oh.
38 damage as
Oh!
this bright green beam lances out and strikes you. You feel
that
your
hurt, guys.
body being torn apart. Your concentration roll for this is going to be
19 is what she needed.
yeah.
Oh
You did
my god, you needed
You
a
did it.
19 and you got a 24?
You
Which,
did
by
it.
the way, doesn't Warcaster
it.
give you advantage on those? I don't know. I mean, that doesn't matter.
I
Doesn't
did-
matter, doesn't
I-
matter,
yeah,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it literally doesn't matter,
Yeah.
but holy crap.
So
Oh my
you
Does that hurt?
you
though?
have never felt such agony as when this beam struck you, and
She
it's
would
the-
scream
it's the
accordingly.
it's the same spell that you cast on the corrupted avatar of Eldrigo that eventually obliterated it. Turned upon little old you.
Oh god.
All right, Mazza, you're up, and you
You
hear
just heard
Fiona
Right.
screaming.
Fiona. Yeah.
You hear a giant monkey roar, ape roar
Let's hear it.
from a distance.
I've been doing all the ape sounds so far. Let's hear it from you.
Ah. No, you hear like a
Colin. Yeah,
from
Colin.
a distance.
Mazza's war face.
Ah.
The little Yoda.
Oh god, Tormax, no! You said what I was thinking! Oh god. Alright, what's April doing?
So you just
Yeah.
you hear like a roar. So I'm going to attempt this again.
Yeah.
With a real dice now.
Huh?
Please.
I mean, hey, they've definitely been helping me
I
out.
don't trust roll
Copium.
20. I'll probably
Yeah.
I'll probably roll like a 2 again.
Yeah, I got a 1 and
Yeah.
a 4 last time, so good
Yeah.
luck. Be better than
Oh.
that.
Oh, I can show you if you want to see it. I got a
Yeah,
17.
let's see it.
Okay.
Let's see it.
17?
Yeah, 17. There it is.
Okay.
Oh!
There it is.
Oh,
6,
there it
17.
is.
No,
Plus
wait.
6.
Yeah.
23!
Yeah.
23 to pull this thing out.
Try and pull the
You-
just gripping it and trying to
You dig your 8 feet in with both hands. You grip the Ordskara, this gigantic chisel that in one blow has been the creation and destruction of cities, and you wrench it out, and the crystal that it's embedded into begins to crack like shattering glass, and you just pull it out. All right. What do you want to do with the rest of your turn?
well, I want to know what I wish I could do because I don't know if anyone
Yeah.
saw Godzilla versus King Kong
Mm.
when King Kong got a giant axe. But I think that's all. Because if that's my
I will-
action, that's all I can do. That's all I can do.
I will remind you that we are
Oh,
not
you
fighting
are.
on a horizontal plane here.
Mhm.
We're
Yes,
fighting
I
on
know.
a vertical plane.
But
Mm.
I can't. I already did my movement. That's my action though, unless I can extra action.
Well, your
But-
movement can be to like.
My movement is jumping off of here and aiming myself at that thing.
Oh!
Okay. I want you to roll an attack.
Oh god.
Whatever attack you have, I
Uh,
want you to roll it. Like your double fist or whatever it is.
Okay, so it says
Hunter!
Yeah, channeling the hunter.
Hunter!
I will
Is-
bend luck for you because I haven't
is-
done it yet.
so would you just roll so okay, so it says
Roll like you're making an attack.
okay.
So look at the
don't-
creature's attacks and make that roll.
Yeah, D20 plus 9.
Okay. Alright. I'm doing it again. Where's I put my dice away like an idiot.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Oh, please don't suck. Ugh.
It's
Oh!
Aethra.
Oh.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Yes! Oh my
That's
god!
a 27 to hit! Oh my god!
Nice.
Yes!
D20, roll 20 can suck it.
Is it not? No, it is. It is. Everything's current.
It's-
Everything's current on chat.
Oh, sorry, my camera's
Yep.
like. There we go.
Wolf has been making live rolls, so nobody's made any roll 20. No, it was not on roll.
Yeah,
20.
yeah. Oh,
Wolf's been
I
using
can.
dice.
I pointed my camera at it because
All right. We're right in the middle of an awesome moment here. Let's not spoil it with table talk. You drop off of the side. You leap off of the side of this building. You're with both hands. You've got the Ord Skara, this magical god tier artifact, this stone chisel that the Burundil, the god of stonecraft, carved the whole giant civilization with, and you're dropping onto this beholder that just hurt Kiona, and I want you to roll the following damage. 100 d8.
Oh! What?
wait, is that wait? How does that work? It's just like
Plus
Roll it
R.
on, roll
space.
it on.
Just do it on-
20.
just
Roll
do
You're
it on
not
20.
rolling 100
just
D8.
yeah,
We're not sitting here that long.
right?
No.
No,
Slash
100
R,
D8.
Oh,
100 D8.
Oh.
So like that. Oh, unrecognized command, of course. What is that?
did I do that right?
Amazing.
Just
You deal
fucking nuke this thing.
458 damage.
Can I roll my sneak attack and divide? No, I'm just kidding. I know I can't do it right now.
You cannot roll your sneak attack. You cannot smite. You're a giant ape.
Thing did not see
sneak
this coming.
attacking as an ape diving off the top of a building. The
So you
sneaky-
dive.
This is exactly what I
Poodle.
wanted when I said Apesra. This is 100%.
You are completely paralyzed. Like stone is creeping up the side of your
Oh
face
God, I
as
can't
you
even
watch
scream.
Mazra drop past you, almost hit you, and follow her down as she plunges, as April plunges the Ord Skara into into the beholder. It looks up at you and its eye goes wide. It's just like, and it just boom, the eyeball explodes. The beholder slams into the balcony that you had started from. The balcony splits off from the rest of the crystal
Uh-oh.
tower, and you are all sent plunging through space. It does not
silently
take.
paralyzed.
Yeah. Where's my mouse? This is not. Okay, here we go. Sorry, this computer is a little bit slow.
Did we defeat it?
I fucking hope so. What could
Oh,
survive
yeah,
450?
Listen, I
458.
don't know how many health a thing like that has, okay?
Ghost wants us dead if this thing does not die to 458 damage.
I mean, I kind of thought Ghost wanted us dead tonight anyway, so...
The most HP I've ever seen on it doesn't matter. Go ahead, Ghost.
Okay, the whole balcony shatters where Mazra's, where the Ord Skara drives through the beholder and into the side of the tower itself, and you're all thrown, scattering out. You do not fall down, because and you're not quite sure. Once again, our perspective, you're now floating basically in space. There's no gravity, so you know the only gravity you felt was the gravity created by this asteroid itself, which you've now been flung away from in all different directions, and you're all. This is not the music I want. We're back to this one. You're all now in your own sort of individual, just floating away. Your friends within moments are like this big, like you can't see them. You might try to flail your arms and move towards them, but you're kicking and swimming your arms through nothing. And so you have absolutely no control whatsoever. You are spinning into infinity, out of control. You watch the crystal tower that you climbed begin to shatter all the way down and just slowly break apart into a cloud of gas, cloud of glass. You see the whole asteroid that you're still being sort of pulled along with on its plane of gravity. You're still being kind of pulled along with it up to the Hexarchy, this constellation of 6 stars and the rippling space between. And as you approach that barrier point, that event horizon, you feel yourself pass through a magic portal. The burning wreckage of this giant rock that contains the Nothic city that you are in plunges through the portal, sucking you through with it. All 3 of you, your vision suddenly just goes black. Roll new characters. No, just kidding.
I have no backup.
Look, at least he went out on a high note.
Yeah,
That's
right?
a hell of a way to go out. Oh
To
my
be
god.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
now we'll join the B team as they try to save the world after you
Right,
gave your
clean
lives.
up.
No, the cleanup crew. First the chaos crew, now the cleanup crew. I'm just getting set up here a little bit. Okay. Kiona, just at the moment where you're about to cross that barrier, you find yourself suddenly breaking through the surface of frigid, ice-cold water and sucking in a sharp breath of air. When you open your eyes, you see that you're treading on the surface of a small pond inside of a tranquil woodland grove. Beside the pond is a black obelisk covered in moss.
When she looks down, first, what reflection does she see of herself? And second, what does she see in the water beneath her?
In the water beneath you, you see that the pond just continues down into blackness until you can see nothing. The reflection you see in the pond is simply yourself, as you remember yourself as a human.
She's going to say out loud, hello, is anyone here with me? And look around for other people.
You see no one around you, but you hear a voice simultaneously coming from within you and from the obelisk. I am here.
Is the voice familiar?
Roll an intelligence check. And we're going to say on the chatting screen. So that is a 19. That is a 19 with a modifier of 0 for 19 total. This voice is familiar to you. Is the voice of the cloudy, amorphous, not quite corporeal creature that you spoke to in the ruins beneath Duromon. The one that was imprisoned in Crystal until Prince Dorian, under the influence of its magic, shattered it with the magic hammer of his people.
I thought Goldrill did that.
You're right, he did.
Okay.
Anyway.
So she's going to go to the edge by the obelisk. She's going to swim over and pull herself out of the water.
Yep.
All right. What's next? You obviously know things that I don't.
Oh, we know quite a few things that you don't. But perhaps you know something that we do not. For now, we are alone. I've silenced the child because I find you intriguing. Something of an enigma. Can you tell me why the child rebels? Why has it not taken control of your fleshy form?
It's my friend.
Friend. Does the dragon make friend with the sheep? The man friend with the ant?
Why not? I know a woman who has a pretty good relationship with a snail.
You are a strange species. Your strangeness has clearly led her astray. How have you done this?
I didn't do nothing. They're just a fine person, just like everybody else. They just don't want anything to do with you.
Where was the inspired that was meant to teach you? Your people called her Rika Rochard.
She died. She was kicked by a horse. And I guess that was that.
This is something of a disaster. Well, since you have cooperated with me, I will share some information with you. Not that it will change anything about what is going to happen. What you have just experienced was a sort of collective dream of events that happened a very long time ago and very far away. But like all aspects of the past, it is always nearer to us than we know, or that your kind might like to take comfort in. You and your friends are still alive, sleeping peacefully on the floor of that cave.
So none of that just happened, actually?
Oh, all of it happened actually, but it did not happen to you. You merely bore witness to events from the past.
What happens? Does it repeat? Does it keep doing it? Can we stop it? There's gotta be a way.
Why would we want you to stop it? We were the ones who set this in motion.
It needs to end.
It will end only in one way, child. The enslavement of you flesh beings as our livestock.
No. It won't. It can't.
Oh, it must. As your sheep and cows and rice and wheat and mushrooms must yield itself for your nourishment, so must you surrender, breed, grow old, hate, fear, and hurt for our sustenance.
I think you'll find you'll have a very hard time convincing anybody to follow what you want.
Do you
Especially
think so?
not me and my friends. And if we're still alive in that cave, then we still have a chance to stop you.
You are still alive in that cave, and we cannot control what you do. For the time being, you are beyond us. An irritant, if nothing else. But I
Well,
think
there
you
must
will
be some.
find, and I'm sure you have found, that your kind are not so difficult to bend to our whims. A subtle manipulation here, a doubt there, a little bit of fear, and you play like puppets on our strings. You've done so for millennia.
Well, I'm gonna do everything I can to make it stop here.
And you would not be the first. To be frank, I should have expected this from his children.
His children? Who?
You will know soon enough. This is yet another eventuality that I cannot control. But it will do you no good. The man that you saw in your vision is your true progenitor. Yours and the child's.
I feel like I knew that somehow.
Well, for all the good it will do you. But go on. Rejoin your friends now. Struggle. Fight. Squirm. It will only make you taste all the sweeter in the end.
That's what you think.
It has been such for millennia. And with that, there's a stiff wind that blows through the grove. Leaves swirl around you. And when they fall away, you find yourself laying face pressed against the stone cold floor of that square room that you found inside the crystal mines in the rift. You look around, and Foodle is there, and Mazra is there. Not in ape form. Both deep in a fitful sleep. There's no sign of the obelisk that was in the room when you entered it. But you do see a rather humble and tarnished looking stonemason's chisel laying in the center of the room. Its leather grip frayed and tattered with age.
She'll wake Mazra and Foodle first.
No, I just.
Foodle, Mazra.
Mm-hmm.
You guys wake up.
Oh. What do you mean, wake up? Is that all a dream? That was awful.
It wasn't really, but it kind of was too. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but the thing from under Durham and talked to me and she'll just spill
Take
everything.
a moment. Tell us everything.
And I think it was. It said that it's going to happen, and there's nothing we can stop it from taking us and making us into its cattle and using us And that my progenitor apparently is the wanderer person, as was my companion, I think.
What's a progenitor?
I think that means he's kind of my dad.
Yeah, it's like your ancestor.
Whoa.
Or it could also mean something that created you.
Oh.
So there's that.
Oh. Oh.
But we definitely are doing things that it didn't expect.
That's
It doesn't
good.
understand why my companion doesn't turn against me. So
Oh.
there's that at least, right? If it doesn't know something, then there's got to be a way to stop him.
Yeah, I think so.
Fiona,
I
your
mean, if
companion
that's-
inside you, as you're relating the whole tale, is like doing whatever non-corporeal, non-visual equivalent is of like, because
Freaking out.
it did not hear
'Cause it wasn't
any of your
there for
conversation.
it?
It wasn't
Oh.
there. No, it was actually being suppressed because the Quori wanted to talk to you specifically.
Oh, and so
You
she'll
You
when
remember
it's like
it didn't talk to you before. Like
right.
the last
No,
time you
yeah.
encountered
Yeah.
it actually got angry when you tried to talk to it because it was like, how dare, why is a goat interrupting my conversation,
Right,
Like,
right,
yeah.
right. Yeah, so she'll and via the conversation then when she says, we talked about the relationship between us, she will be so attached to her companion. Like she will be like all the warm hugsing it kind of in her mind. Like, we are one. Like we are different for a reason. There must be kind of deal. So that's that, I guess. But yeah.
Look, we'll figure this out together.
Yeah.
Is that the
There's gotta
chisel?
be- Oh. Is
Could
it?
be.
I mean, Mazra, you should
She'll-
know.
Pick it up and see. Does it? I mean, she has divine sense, but it doesn't really work on like stuff.
I
It
don't
really
think it
only
works
works
on
like
objects.
yeah, it doesn't work on like stuff. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
well,
It looks like a chisel.
it does, and it wasn't here before. So let's
Yeah.
keep it for now, and we can look at it when we've gotten a little bit of rest.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think. I mean, if this is the thing, you guys, we did it. Good
Oh.
work, everybody.
I guess we did.
Yeah, I mean, well, as I recall, you two did most of it. That was amazing.
I mean,
Just a wild guess, really.
you were also dodging laser beams.
Yeah,
That's
that was awful.
pretty
I sure
amazing.
thought we were done for.
Yeah, me too.
And she's gonna like put a hand on Kiona's shoulder and a hand on Fudo's shoulder and go, I'm proud of you both.
Really?
You did good jobs.
Kiona
Mazra,
would
I'm
nuzzle
proud of
her
you.
hand.
I'm proud of all of us. You're right. That means a lot. Thanks, Mazra.
Poor Rex.
proud I am of you both. I can't do Yoda.
Mazra,
Oh my
for
God.
for that what was actually some pretty significant character growth that happened just now. Mazra gets inspiration.
Hey!
Oh,
Grew 0.5 sizes that
I
day.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
let's not get
Yeah.
carried away.
Yeah. Half a size that day. All right. Now, as much as you've been told that what you experienced was a dream of sorts, it was certainly unlike any dream that you've ever encountered, and all of the effects that the experience had upon you are there. Every bruise, every cut, every expended spell slot, the feeling of exhaustion, rope burn on your hands, even though there's no rope in this room with you.
Gimbal
You
shot is
feel
still jammed.
gimbal shot is jammed, right? So these things
so Kiena's
for
hurt.
all yeah,
Yeah.
these
8
things
HP? Did I see that correctly?
8.
8!
He had 8
Jesus.
AP at the end of the day.
Sorry. Sorry, Ghost. Oh my god, that was terrible.
for all intents and purposes, you like these things actually happened to you. So yeah, as you hobble your way out of the mines, you have to lean on each other for support, especially poor Kiona, who maybe missing a few internal organs.
On the verge of passing
she's
out.
She's
limping
like
out.
she's like the mom in Full Metal Alchemist.
So-
I know Wolf will get the reference where it's like
Yeah.
she has no internal organs, so she uses like magic on herself to keep her alive. So Kiona is a little bit like, for the next few days, Kiona, whenever you cough and you feel a lot of need to cough, you're coughing up like black soot into your hands. And it feels like you've smoked like 3 cartons of cigarettes.
Yeah.
In addition to feeling like you got burnt from the inside out.
Right.
But when you exit that mine and you see, for the first time in what feels like days, actual sunlight. As you look down the slope of the hill coming out of the mine, and you see the new town in front of you, the vast reservoir of water, and on the other side, the main part of the rift. You can at least take solace in the fact that you completed your mission, and at least none of you died.
Disintegrated.
Almost.
Almost.
It was
Almost.
almost
8
dust. Just like a
8
poof of
points.
dust. Oh my
For
God.
Kiona would have made it too.
Yeah. holy
Oh my
shit.
gosh.
Mazra and Kiona. Actually, Kiona, I want you to make an Arcana check real quick.
Uh-oh. 16.
16 is good enough. 16 is good enough. And while your 2 companions kind of like walk off ahead a couple steps as they sort of limp their way down the hill, you have a sort of like urge to look up in the sky, and you see in the light of day, against the light of day, 6 tiny little dots that are a little bit lighter than the rest of the sky, and they are slowly moving in that inexorable cycle that the stars trace across the sky, slowly moving into position. And with that
Let them off.
realization, you feel a little vibration in your chest And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
No.
Well, okay.
Wait,
Okay.
nobody died.
Nobody died this time.
Nobody
Wait,
died.
call that a win.
Can you
That's-
believe that
You-
Apes took out the beholder baby, whatever it was?
We
cannot
needed
fucking
a
believe
giant
that.
ape and a god weapon.
I was-
And
so-
we
I
did it.
love that when you made that,
That was
vertical, I was
so
like,
fucking
Apesra
insane.
is gonna be on top of the tower now.
Oh yeah.
So I told you guys before our last session that this was meant to be like you wouldn't necessarily survive all of these encounters, but
Right.
it wouldn't be like a true party wipe. It wouldn't be a TPK. So you guys kind of went in knowing this. You've of
Mhm.
course got.
We went in
you
not
know,
expecting to win.
Your
Fully,
reward
yeah.
for winning was like lore. And you also got some magic items. You also got a magic item of some kind, of like some potions or something like that. From the second encounter in the library.
Right.
You
Because
actually
the first
have
thing
that.
Kiona's gonna do is attune to the book.
Yep. So you actually have that Torvax. That is the
Yes.
book that Kiona got.
Yes.
So that
Thank you
is
so much.
yeah. And so there you're now I would not so Torvax I would never make it so that they wouldn't get that book. But their bonus for succeeding at those encounters and making it that far in the encounter chain was they got your item a little bit earlier. Yeah, you get it now. So that's a real cool book. We're gonna talk about what it does, and we're gonna go over what
Yeah.
it does when you attune to it. And of course you got all the lore. Naturally, in
Yes.
a straight fight, there was no way that you were going to win that encounter against the beholder. But
Right.
the whole like turning it vertical. I was gonna say like, hey, the Ord Scar is embedded in there. Because they were going to use that as the impact point, right? For when they
Right.
crash into the ground. But
shit.
yeah, basically
That's
that
why
was like
I
a
wanted to
portal.
rip it out. Yeah.
That was like a portal into our world,
Right.
and they were shooting their asteroid that they lived on through that portal into our world. And if you're paying very close attention, you would know how that
Where
event
it's going to be.
kind of lines up, where it
Uh-huh.
crashed into.
Uh-huh.
So basically, there was no way that I was intending for you to actually beat that beholder, but the vertical, we're going for the chisel, the giant ape that can actually pull a giant-sized chisel out, because this was a tool meant to be wielded by giants, right?
Right.
And so
yeah.
if Mazra wasn't huge, there was no way you were pulling that chisel out. Like, you had to be a huge-sized creature with a considerable amount of strength. It is just that was a moment where
450 damage.
you completely twisted the encounter out of what I had planned. And there was no way you were beating it if you didn't do that. I did not expect you
Wow.
to do that.
Yeah, we would have gotten rocked.
Yeah, we were all expecting to die. Like, that was
Oh,
the
yeah,
end of the
yeah.
encounter. Like, I saw that 8 hit points and I was like, well, that was pretty inevitable at some point.
Yeah.
Like, one of
Like,
us is
think
gonna
about
lose a
everything
tie.
that had to
But
come
we did
together.
so many good dice rolls.
Like-
and
like
lasted a
Mazra?
long time.
Staying in the fight, you maintaining concentration after taking
Right.
38 damage in one hit. Like,
That is crazy.
like, wow, yeah. And the fact that Mazra hid, Apesra hid, and Foodle took all the beams, like, man, wow. It worked. I mean, they all came together. I still can't believe it. Like, think about everything that had to happen. Like, that's just nutty.
And
This game is the best game.
I wasn't even sure
Oh.
that I was gonna be able to use the polymorph at any advantage at all. Like,
Right?
that was
No,
the
yeah, we
like
thought it
I
was a
didn't
wasted
even
spell.
like maybe
Yeah.
I did.
Legit. and it saved it. Like you guys got the
Saved us.
lore.
Mm.
You know what though? This
Oh.
is the second time Polymorph saved because didn't she polymorph Foodle to save his dad as an eagle?
To save
Yeah.
his dad. Yeah.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
was a decision
Literally
too.
saved his
Polymorph
life.
decision
Yeah.
is an important
Yeah.
decision.
That was, and that was, oh my god, and that was another one. We had
That
to
was
stop, and we're
terrifying.
like, oh my god, like, does he have the intelligence? That, oh my god, that was,
Yeah,
that
it
was so
was-
stressful.
Oh.
And once again, I showed you guys my notes
He
afterwards,
had
and
2 HP,
he had
didn't he?
one. He had 1 HP.
One?
Like, I kid you not. He had
Yeah.
Boodle's dad
Yeah.
had 1
I thought I
HP.
killed Foodle's dad that night.
And-
I thought
yeah.
I
That's
did.
amazing.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
Yeah.
I have to say, as a dungeon master, it happens shockingly often. I don't know
Yeah.
how, but
Yeah.
so often these things end up at 1 HP. Yeah, no, I believe it. I believe it absolutely. That
Mm.
having been on the other side of the screen, it's
Mhm.
nutty.
Yeah.
Full confidence, no chance of failure.
Yeah.
Insight check.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were gonna be fighting, but we knew that we were
No.
likely not gonna do
Yeah,
this,
we
so
knew we
that
were
was
probably
fine.
not going to survive the
Yeah.
fight at the end of the day, but we wanted to throw everything we had at it
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
Like,
we
why
wanted
wouldn't
to
you?
try
That's
it
what
out.
you would do. That's what our
Yeah.
characters would do.
I mean, that's
It
what
would be-
Foodle would do. He doesn't
Right,
know
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
And so I had built up the Ord Skara, which for anybody who may not have watched the episodes where we gave the background on, War
The
Priest
chisel.
Gilbrand had heard rumors that the Ord Skara was in the Rift. That's why he came to the Rift. That's why the characters are pursuing them. And it was the giant god of stoneworking, Burundil, used the Ord Skara to write down the Ordning, which is like the social order of the giant civilization that was then passed down to the dwarves as well, and use that chisel to literally create the vast cities and mountain holds of the giants. And it's meant to be an artifact where you picture in your mind what you want to make, and you hit the chisel against the stone once, and the stone will just fall away into that thing, right? So it's like if you want to build like a city with this, you take a mountain, put the chisel against it, bam, there's a whole city. The mountain crumbles away and there's a whole city there. And it's like when Mazur did that, I was like, okay, well, how much damage would something like that do?
Right?
Jeez, yeah.
Frankly, 100 D8 was probably underselling it.
It's true. It's true.
It's probably
Holy shit.
Golden Leopard get like SpongeBob. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I know that. Oh,
Okay.
the frickin'
We'll talk. So
theater.
Torvax, we'll talk about this in a little bit more detail as we go on, as our adventurers like learn more about the Ord Skara. But you can't add with it because a chisel doesn't add matter to things.
Right.
It only
Yeah.
subtracts.
That makes
Right.
sense. Yeah.
So you
True.
can't put the chisel against Mazra and think giant ape.
We could try.
Yeah.
I would prefer
Try.
that we not,
I don't
please.
think. I don't think
True.
Mazur wants that, knowing.
That's a good
I
point.
don't think
Yeah.
Kiona would want that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We don't experiment on our friends.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where's speaking of, where's Bruno or Blue Jacket? We could try it on him. Fuck that guy.
You could, yeah. You
Yeah.
could. There you go, Torvax.
See, now that would work.
Oh my
The
god.
monster's just sitting there like, Tickles, stop it now.
Oh my
Nobody
God.
saw that, you guys.
Don't stop it now. Oh my god. Oh man. I am still in disbelief that the encounter went that way.
I know,
Right?
right?
Absolutely mind blowing. Like
I thought it was
that is
amazing
such
when
a
you
ghost.
were like, okay, we're
Thank you
changing
so
it.
much
This is
for
now
running.
vertical. That was
Holy crap!
clutch.
What a
This was
session.
fun. This was a fun one.
Yeah.
This was a fun one.
That
Oh
was
my
so
goodness.
good.
That was nutty.
Yes.
I'm sorry that it took us so long to get to this, but oh boy, I'm
Oh, it
so
was
glad
worth it.
that it's finally
Thank you for
happened.
going with your gut tonight. and,
Yeah.
and adjusting the
That was
encounter
incredible. Oh my
when
God.
you saw a thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Well, yeah, it was a little bit janky, but it's fine, you know?
we made
Yeah.
it work.
Like, yeah. It's a classic case of, like, I saw a meme a while ago that this kind of reminds me of, but it's like for your home game, when you put down like a battle mat or something like that, you got like a dry erase and you draw a few lines and it's like, there it is, right? That's your home game, and your players are like, oh yeah, that's really awesome. And then if you do like an online game on Roll20, there's an expectation that I put on myself, right? Not that you guys put on me, but there's an expectation that I put on myself, and there's sort of an unspoken expectation that you're going to get really nice maps and things like that, right? And good suitable tokens. And of course, in a situation like that at a home game, it's like, yeah, okay, screw it. Let me just erase this, and I'll draw a new
Right.
vertical thing, right? But here I'm like, oh, you know, I'll need to jank this up a bit. But it worked out.
It worked.
out, and I always have fun doing things like that. So yeah,
That's
well,
right.
Torvax, I want to spoil everyone. I want to spoil my players. I want to spoil the viewers. That's what we're here to do. Folks, do we want to raid somebody?
Ooh.
Oh.
I failed my raid yesterday. Ugh.
You failed your raid? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
instead of copy pasting, I just mistyped their name, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I've done that on multiple occasions.
I just rated. I didn't even know if I rated anybody. Like,
Right? I've rated
Ugh.
people that don't apparently stream because
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Mm. Oh, God.
no.
I know. Raid fails happen all the time. It's true.
It's so
Uh,
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Why don't we?
You're not a
oh,
streamer unless your raid failed.
Yeah, folks, I've got another D&D streamer in mind. His name is Voivode Kohutek. He's frequently hanging out here. Often comes by. Is a really good, you know, when he's able to be. He's a busy man, but when he's able to be, he's a really good supporter of our campaign. He tweets about it frequently. Super cool dude. Has a fantastic beard, and he runs a campaign, if you can call it that, a little bit of a non-standard campaign called Dungeon Sports Coliseum, and it's where his players will fight from level 1 to level 20. Every fight they level up, and it's an arena style combat, except this one looks like they're in like a proper dungeon, which is
Oh,
kind of
wow.
cool. I'm kind of looking at the preview right now. Yeah, and this is not an arena. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
a dungeon map with twists and turns and everything. So I'm really
That's
curious
cool.
about what's going on. But I'm noticing he's got a goal to make 600 followers, and he's at 563. And we got 17 people in here, many of whom are already following VK. I know that we are because we've rated him before, but we have an opportunity to help take another chunk out of that goal. So if you have it in your heart to follow another awesome D&D streamer, really encourage you. That is a wonderful raid message. Thank you, Flutter.
Oh my God.
Really encourage you to drop VK a follow. Grab the raid message if you have the emotes for all three channels. If you don't, substitute some visually appropriate emotes that you do have, because why not?
Have some fun with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Voivode Kohutek. Voivode. Oh, I misspelled it.
If you want to copy paste, don't make my mistake.
Right?
I've got it. Definitely got
Hey,
it.
nice.
I've definitely got it. That's him.
All right, perfect.
That's him with that fantastic gray beard. Oh no, Megan doesn't have the collie cool. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, that's fine.
Why is that? That's a bits reward. That's why.
Yeah.
It's a bits emote. That's why.
Oh,
Grab another.
I didn't
Just
realize
grab
that.
another collie.
Yeah, throw another one in there.
Collie heart or something. But friends, oh my goodness, what a session! It was a small session in terms of what I had planned, but oh man, what a fight! What a session! We've got the lore going on. If any of you players And frankly, any of you viewers have questions about the lore, things like that, feel free to ask in the Dungeons and Dragons channel on my Discord. Players, feel free to send me the messages in our group DM. If something is like something that hasn't been revealed or hasn't been connected yet in the game, listen, like I'll just say I'm not saying. That'll be spoilers. But if anybody, you know, I know that the lore is starting to get a little bit complex. There are answers that are being dropped. Things can get lost. Things can get muddled. Feel free to ask. That's all. But until next week, we're going to say goodbye and we're going to raid VK. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here.
We love you guys. Bye.